Hello, and welcome to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries, the Seal Pages of Verglas. I am Mo, and this is Cisco, and we are the DMs for this game. Today, I am your host, and I have taken the hot seat to let Cisco's butt cheeks cool down. Speaking of butt cheeks, let me introduce you to the players that stick together to stop all the shit we throw at them. It's Ross, Lucky, Mark, Andy, and Joey. Say hi, everyone.
Oh no.
As you can see, Luke is MIA, won't be around for the next couple of weeks. He will be missed, and as a DM, we will make sure we do not kill his player before his return. I'm not too sure about the other players. They probably will, but yeah, we'll see what happens once he returns. He may need a new character. Okay, so guys. Time for some quick inspiration give outs. Let's play some charades. Okay, pay attention. I have 3 inspirations to give out, and we will start with. Okay, ready? You all
Does
looking
this
at?
involve multiple screens?
No, it doesn't. Just me. Just focus on me.
Hooray!
Just focus on me. All right. Let's see. It is. I'll say it's a. Because there's no way to kind of reference it. It's a short
movie.
Get
Film.
you? Okay. Yep.
2 words. First word. One. Karate.
Kung Fu fighting. Martial arts.
Kung Fu Panda.
Karate Kai. Oh, okay.
Karate Kai? Second word?
Second word.
Second word.
Angry.
Rage.
Fight Club.
Ball.
Karate. Kung Fu Fury. Fuck. No,
That's
no.
3
Andy
words.
got that.
Andy got it.
Fury.
Kung
Fury.
Fury. All right, Andy
Andy got it.
Got it. One inspiration to you. All
That
right.
is niche.
Next.
I just had a stab. Never heard of the film.
All right. Well, watch it. Okay. You can find it on YouTube. Here's a little shout out to it. It's amazing. Go have a watch. All right. This is unconventional, but we'll see. This is a person. All right. Ready? This is gonna be a quick one.
Quasimodo.
Anakin Skywalker or Luke Skywalker?
First word. One word. First word.
One word.
First
one
name.
Word.
Pirate.
Vecna.
No,
Vecna.
Who said Vecna first?
I said it first.
Damn it.
All right.
Alright.
Give it to Mark. Give it to
Yeah.
Mark. No, I think I don't need an inspiration. I have one already.
I forgot which eye
Mark.
was. I was like, wait, is it this one? This one.
Left, left, and left.
Left.
No, but Mark, take it, please. Yeah. It's-
All right.
Thank you.
Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. You better. Okay, so this one is a.
Television. Show.
Box. Square.
No, TV show. Yeah, you got it's a TV show.
2 words.
2 words.
Two words.
WandaVision.
That's 1 word. First word.
Third word.
WandaVision is 2 words. Wanda and Vision.
I thought it was 2 words. A 1 word. No, never mind.
The
Back.
Moon. Moon. Full moon.
Full moon. Moon.
New moon. Half moon.
Sailor Moon.
Midnight.
Who said
Second
Moon Knight?
Moon.
Who said Moon Knight?
Oh,
Oh,
Hey,
never mind.
Ross.
Never mind.
Yeah?
Ross. The Moon Knight.
Ross.
All right,
Ross
Ross.
said it.
All right, that's
I
it.
thought when you said Sailor Moon, that was it. I was like, damn.
All right, that's 3 inspirations out. The rest of you, better luck next time for another game. Anyway, time for the announcement. So Cisco, take it away.
Alrighty. Sorry. Okay, for those who are new to the stream and have not watched our previous episodes, please go to check us out on YouTube channel at Rollers of Fate D&D, where you can find our previous episode, including our modified version of the Cursor Strat module, Dining in Barovia, which airs on Sunday and is DM'd by me, and Mo is a super awesome player there, playing Cabal player. And those who want to send us fan art, please, you can do it at rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter channel that is Fate D&D, where you can catch up to up-to-date news on our games and stuff, related stuff. And also, lastly, but not less important, our games can get a little bit gory. Our players are aware. We know their lines and veils, but if you see that at some point the theme changes or something unusual happens on the game, that will be someone has let us know that this is a content warning. So the same goes for you guys watching at home. If you find something a bit too much, just return in 5 minutes. We'll still be here. And I didn't say, you can find our Twitch episodes right away after our stream. They will be there on Twitch as well. All right, and back to you, Mo. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
And
very
thanks to our awesome
much,
players for playing
Cisco.
with us.
Yes. Thanks, Cisco. All right, let's jump in today and let us see what mysteries shall be revealed today. Time for music. There it is. In the emptiness of the delicate lights of the world beyond the veil, scatter the cursed paintings of delight only until time prevails. A foolish errand to seek it out, for you may become lost in the search for something that can never be found. Previously in the sealed pages of Verglas, the cocks were deep inside the hag's lair, and the battle continued. Two found themselves thrusted out of the window and began their ascent back up the tower. As the rest of the party started to gather themselves, Bruce had other plans as he leapt out of the window on the hunt of the hag Alaray, also known as Dread Morgan. Meanwhile, in the tower, the hag Azissa, also known as Vile Zasha, stayed hidden as the party searched for her around the room. Errol found a bone box that had potions inside. However, something was wrong with Aki. A rage that filled his mind forced him to wield his staff and knock Ruin to the ground. Soon after, Dread Morgan entered the room and clawed Aki to the floor. The situation became dire, but it was Errol's true aim that pierced the skull of Dread Morgan, and the force exploding the head around the room. The first hag was dead. Vile Zasha, seeing this, refused to continue taking part to her death. She took one last swipe at Yagu, bringing him down, before she threw herself out of the window and began to run. A few moments later, Errol noticed Ruin's body move and began to drag itself towards the stairs, and they all heard Greensong, or should I say Auntie Greenbone, threaten to kill Ruin if they stopped her from leaving. A familiar feeling and thought rushed into the party's mind, but Ruin, with his elegant pace, swiftly provided a potion to Ruin. Greenbone, out of anger, swiped at Ruin before trying to run, but Aki pushed her down the stairs, and Bruce decapitated the hag and hung her head on his belt. Vile Zasha ran towards the forest, despite injured from the fall. She had thought she was free, but not for the twinkle toes Errol, who bumped into her invisible form. The party knocked her out to question her later. Yagu began to see visions from Eltar requesting to destroy the eye, but when he came to consciousness and saw it on the floor, he decided not to. As he returned to the party and saw the hanging head of Greenbone and looked into her eyes, he embarked on a vision that took him beyond the world to a lake of vermilion, which is deep, dark, and corrupted. The whole party returned to the hot spring, where they deliberated the fate of the hag. Mary explained that the curse cannot be broken until the paintings are destroyed, and Cyrena implores to destroy the hag once and for all. Errol held her down into the acidic pool as everyone watched her disintegrate. And we'll begin here where we left the session, where you guys were discussing on how to resolve this curse, which is on Errol and Ruin. And the moment Ruin decided to renounce the gift, and as he did, the price of beauty was that he shrunk to a 1-inch cobalt and smaller than he ever was.
Ruin, do you feel any different?
I feel very small.
Yeah. Okay, so that answers that. Then.
Can't say I'm excited about the choice I made, but we all make choices we regret.
Are all of your things with you? Have you got a tiny, tiny sword?
Let me try. I'm gonna snap my fingers and try to grab my sword out of the air. Mo, you're muted.
You're on
You're
mute.
muted.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For you, Ruin is this amazing long sword that forms from this kind of shattered, jagged pieces. For everyone, is this kind of very tiny, almost looks like a dagger.
Toothpick.
Yeah, very, very small.
Well, at least that still works.
This is more
Hello.
incentive to destroy the paintings somehow.
How are we gonna destroy these paintings? They're gone.
Actually, just a quick thing. You can make, any of you who want, can make a history check to figure something out. You know,
I would like to attempt that.
or
I'm
wisdom,
famously good.
or just a straight wisdom if you prefer.
I was
Straight
never
wisdom
higher.
would be much
I will-
better for me. Yeah.
Yep.
So straight wisdom or history, whichever
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
No.
Okay. So Errol and Yagu, Errol and Yagu, with your wisdom, you will think, okay, you look at Ruan and you think, oh, he's 1 inch. And then you start to think of the things that you know about other races and things like that, and especially creatures that are quite small, like halflings. And you figure out that it's very likely he will be able to go past underneath enemies now, being very small, and also probably squeeze on tiny spaces as small as 1 inch. So those two things come to you, both of yours mind. Ooh, okay.
You're definitely going to be advantageous when it comes to slipping through enemies and areas.
Oh, here we go with the height jokes again. I
It's
regret
not a
everything.
joke. It's just
No, I
never
know.
was-
I know. Well, let's just search the rest of this place. Get
Maria
whatever we
mentioned
can.
the
Yeah.
kobold. We can go talk to the kobold and see if he has any more input on the ideas, and check on Silvery at the
Maybe-
same time.
Maybe he wasn't a kobold to begin with.
They said he was a drow to begin with.
Tiefling.
Tiefling. He was a tiefling to begin with.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what he has to say. Maybe he can give you some pointers.
All right. As you guys first begin searching around, you gather the items that we discussed out of game, and you manage to collect all that. On your return back to kind of the area where the bathhouse is, you realize that there are all the other people that were in the tower, as well as Silvery is now there. She's managed to now, the hag gone, she's not bound to that temple area anymore. And as you enter, she's currently blindfolded as well, and they're all just kind of discussing and talking amongst each other.
She's still a Medusa.
Cheers.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey, Silvery, we're back. Just giving you the
Who
heads
wants-
up. Let's freak out.
Who wants to break the news to her?
I'll do it. Silvery. The canvases. Well,
Yes.
There was a-
What's happened?
there was a magical mishap during the fight. You can imagine how these things get so really chaotic.
Yes.
The box containing all the canvases were, I think, teleported to another realm. Above Kim, do we know that they went to the ethereal realm?
I think so.
I think we did. I'm just okay if I go along with that line of thinking that I think Maz knew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have reason to believe that they were teleported to the ethereal realm.
Oh no. What do you mean?
I mean, what I said. They're in the ethereal realm. If we want to get them, we'll all go there.
Please, no. I can't believe this. This is bad.
Not
I
just for
want
you.
to reopen the temple. Look at me now.
Well,
What am I gonna do? What is gonna happen to this place?
there's nothing stopping you from opening this temple. Not a thing.
Of course, I can see. How can I run a place when I cannot see?
You got your friend Serena to help you. She's still doing well in the bathhouses.
Damn it. These evil hacks. How did they teleport the things to their
Whoa.
ethereal
Was-
plane?
It was a mishap, a literal accident that happened.
Funny enough, it wasn't the hags that teleported it. It was a wand.
Whose wand?
I'll
And you see her snakes start to kind of like fight. There's two snakes on top of her head that start to actually fight each other.
Okay,
As you
above-
can see her.
I'm going to use an above game that I wish Luke was here for this. Bruce will reach over to like Maz to nudge him and just sort of take the wand from him if he would be willing to, and he's going to hold it and he's going to hold on and say, "This is the one that did it. It was aimed at the hag. She dodged it. The box was hit. Sorry, I know you can't see it, but
She stays her hand, and she just touches the wand itself.
I'll keep. Bruce will keep holding it. He's not giving it to her.
This is chaos. Chaos is good. Chaos is bad. Please help me.
Well,
How can I help you to find the paintings?
unless
You
you
need to
got
get back to Candlekeep.
Does it have to just be the paintings? Isn't there anything else we can do?
I think that's the only thing. But
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
sure.
I don't know enough about the ethereal plane, even with all the traveling I've done. I've never been there.
You hear the kobold speak up, and he goes, "Oh, wait. Does that mean... how long will I be stuck like this, then? It's been so many months already. Oh, I
Could be
cannot...
forever now.
Until someone finds these paintings and destroy them. Forever.
Can you do that? Can you go get it?
Yes. Please.
us. Not right now. None
We
of
have
us
no
have
way
any
of
idea
getting
where
there.
Your
However-
voice sounds different, Ruin.
I'm gonna try and my best to stay out of sight
I'll be easy.
behind Yagu's shell, hopefully.
His ankle.
Oh, where is Ruin? I don't see him anywhere. Says
I'm gonna telepathically just tell him don't worry, I'm just not feeling well.
Oh, he's not feeling well.
Right, so what we can do right now, we're all going to get back to Candlekeep. We're going to tell them what's happened. It is the biggest source of knowledge and magic in the whole world, as far as we're aware. I'm certain there'll be someone there who can help.
I mean, one of the great readers does owe us one, so
You
Yep.
were meant to help us. Look
We're
what
not
you
sto-
did.
We're not stopping, and we have helped you.
Promise me.
You're free now.
I'm not free. Look at me. How can I be free?
That
You
was free.
lost the paintings. Why? Why?
Bruce will walk up to Silvery and hold her by her shoulders and go, "You're as free as any one of us, regardless of what you look like. Don't forget that."
Yes, I know. Thank you. Bruce. But my gaze kills and petrifies.
You see this
We're
kind of
not-
drow that you saw before in the massage room, kind of walk up to Silvery and touching it. He goes, "My friend, yeah, I will be your
Yes.
eyes for now. I know this is upsetting. But we must have faith in these. They've already managed to get rid of the occupants."
Okay. Thank you. and she does this kind of movement, you know, like in the old mermaid movies when mermaids sit on the floor and they kind of go flat, you know, like she looks like a coiled snake, but her face is completely on the floor as well, kind of like on desperation, you know, like she's just like, okay, thank you, that will be good. Please keep me informed.
We're not done.
What you find.
We're not done helping, like I said. Going to report back to Candlekeep. I think I'll also write a letter to my old man, actually. Let him know what's happened here. He lives nearby. Maybe put this place under better management, potentially.
But who else is here? Was there not an Avod among you?
The doors kind of open up, and you see this kind of really old, yes, a vote wearing these kind of grayish robes and stuff like that, and you see him pull out a.
She gives.
A snake. Wait, go on.
Yeah.
Take this. Whenever you need to speak to me, you might be able to contact me with a few words only.
Who's Silvery offering this snake?
To you. To Bruce. Yeah.
Okay, Bruce will take the snake a bit. Right then.
The snake kind of like, it doesn't bite you, but it just gets so close, you know, like she really wants to, but she stops herself, you know.
Hey.
And then it becomes stone. And then it becomes like a little, actually, like a wand looking thing, but it's just a snake.
Okay.
What the hell do I call this then for my inventory?
Sending snake.
Ascending snake. All right, yeah, we're still ascending.
Snake ascending, yeah.
Snake
Snake of sending. I'm going to put that in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Well, Silvery, for what it's worth, I have a 3-month deadline to try to figure this out. So maybe within that time we can try solving this, or at least I'm going to do my damnedest to solve it during that time.
Okay. What did you guys do to yourselves?
Well, when you turned me to stone, you may have noticed my beard, and that's one thing. But
that handsome beard.
yeah, and Neryl's gonna touch it. It might kill me though, so I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I'll deal with it when I get there.
And she kind of like turns her face towards someone who entered, and she noticed that she interrupted someone, so she's like,
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Entering into the room is this Avode, very, very old, and you hear Ebda say, "Oh, Falthrax, you're here." And Falthrax says, "Yes, I found this," and it pulls out a scroll, and it is a scroll of teleportation. We could use this and return back to Candlekeep if we need to. I can only take 9 of us, so I guess. In the other, you see them kind of looking at. Most of them say to, "We will stay here," but the people from Candlekeep, if you're ready.
Can I
Alright,
telepathically ask, could we use that scroll to teleport to an ethereal plane?
We don't know anything about the plane. That's the problem. Even if we.
I was
can
saying
get
it
there right now.
telepathically.
Oh, sorry.
to who?
To Falthrax?
Yeah, the one holding the scroll of teleportation.
He kind of looks around and goes, potentially, but it.
I'll give you 1,000 gold for that scroll.
What are you doing?
It will. I don't know who's speaking to me.
telepathically.
Who's talking to me? What is going on?
Wait.
I'll
Your voices in your head.
Yeah, someone is talking. I don't. No one's.
Oh, we know who that is. What's he saying?
Who picks up room from his shell wherever he was hiding behind and be like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to do, Ruin?
I'm just offering him gold for that scroll. If we need to end this curse.
Yeah,
Ruin,
and then we'll
normally
be stuck
not
there.
It's not a good idea to just be wandering planes without a way in and out.
I would heed the words your friend is saying. Perhaps returning to Candlekeep would be better. Speak to one of the great readers.
Plus, I don't know enough about the ethereal plane. I've been to hell on the plane of fire and water, but
What
That's
is the
new.
ethereal plane? That says.
It is a emptiness most of the time, Ebda. You do not want to be there, roaming. It feels like
I mean, I'm happy with how I look. I don't understand why everyone wants to stop looking how they look.
you got 3 months, Ebder.
And then you'll turn
Oh,
into the
just-
thing that you hate the most.
Oh, so that will be back to me.
I don't think it'll be that simple, mate.
That's bleak.
Anyway,
That's a problem.
With teleporting, do you need to have been there before, or do you need to know exactly where you're going, or do you just like picture something?
with the scroll, if once I read it out, I know there is a teleportation circle in Candlekeep. It will return us to that place. From
Well, this
there.
wouldn't work anyway, Rune. We wouldn't have a location to go to. We would be traversing a whole plane looking for something.
I guess. Yeah.
We can
Alright.
find someone who, if we can find someone who can see into that plane, or someone who can locate something there, then we have a target. Then we
Yeah,
can go
well,
with you and fix this.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just go back to Candlekeep.
All right. It'll take me a moment to prepare. If there's anything else you wish to take care of, just give me a few minutes. And you see him kind of begin setting up, kind of like a open area for you guys to kind of stand around and.
Just to
ready.
review, it's going to be us 6, and I'll say this to the group, plus Ebder, plus this gentleman right here. Who's the one more that we want to take with us?
Me!
There?
Jesus, she's just
All right.
jumping up
Mary!
the little doll.
Mary,
Yes,
all right.
of
That's a 9.
course. I'm
think that
going to
answers-
Candlekeep.
All right, that takes 9. That's the 9 people
And
then.
she climbs on your back, Aki, if you allow her, like a piggyback.
Yeah, sure. How big is she?
She's just the size of a 4-year-old kid, 5-year-old, you know. So
Oh, right, that's bigger than I thought. Fair enough. Yeah,
yeah,
piggyback's
like,
fine. Sure.
like a halfling, kind of, a small halfling, something like that.
That's a good sell for Aki. Sure, that'll work.
Hey, oh, Ruin, don't worry, we're going to figure this out.
Yeah. I just.
You're not
hopefully
going to
it's
be
in.
stuck like this.
Everyone in the circle now. Just stand over there.
All right, and Daryl's going to do what he
Very
said.
well.
Bye, Silvery.
And as you all wave and say your byes, you see the scroll turn before a gust of wind starts swirling around you guys, taking the vision away from you before shifting, and you all disappear for a moment. And when you appear into this kind of empty room with a stone carving of ruins underneath you, which glow on your impact, and you all just. Actually, I would like everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Oh no!
All right. Ooh. 21.
22.
19.
All right. Let's see. Only Ruin and maybe Yagu. Both of you feel very, very nauseous and sick after the experience, and you all just vomit there and then, or whatever bile food that you have in you.
The breakfast was bad.
Yeah, just spews out onto the floor. The rest of you.
Can someone roll for Mary?
And Faltrax. Yeah, Mary succeeded because she doesn't really eat, but the other two failed, so they vomit simultaneously.
Okay, I guess you guys aren't used to that.
I have to learn how to do that. That was awesome. Lots of people at once?
I hate writing.
Useful.
I hate teleportations.
You get used to it.
Aki's just
No.
impressed.
Every time I've been teleported, it's been bad, so no, I don't see how, Harold.
I'm with Yago on this one. That one sucked.
Well, we can get you guys some water, but for now, do you guys want to try doing the research while I go to the smith and sell off whatever is left?
I'm gonna go to let the about know we found Falthrax. Oh, they're gonna be happy to see you. Come on, let's go, buddy.
Follow us. This will lead us. I will show you how to get to the court.
Okay, amazing. And I'm sorry that the spa didn't go as we planned.
Honestly, not the worst weekend I've ever spent somewhere.
Falthrak,
It was
Yes.
what was your wish? What did you want?
Oh, let me look at my notes. 1 second.
He
I could
be
reel
an
it out.
He could be absent-minded. Wait a minute, I wrote this down somewhere.
I wish to remember everything.
I am pretty old. I guess coming to an age, and I wanted to be young again, so I can continue to study and learn more magic and be youthful again. But as you can see, it has taken more of my age away, closer to death. I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry, Falthrax.
It's okay. It's okay. It's winter now. My body aches from all the cold as well. Never felt this much pain before. But anyway, some rest should be good.
What
Thank
is
you.
ruin?
Don't worry about it, Ebda. Go see your little girl.
All right, yeah.
Go say hi to Gelby for us.
Gelby, yeah, she must be looking forward to see us. All right, see you guys around and take care.
See you later, Abdur.
I'm not sure how much you're going to like seeing her old man look like some young kid.
Well,
Oh, she's gonna be happy.
well, it's
yeah,
only
but
going to be for 3 months anyway, so then it'll be all back to normal
All right.
by that time, I hope.
As you all, there's a single door that you see, a couple of steps and a single door that you see Faltrax and Ebdo kind of walk through. Do you guys go through there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
As you
Yep.
kind of follow out, it leads into this kind of long corridor, and you realize that you're actually within the inner walls of the of Candlekeep as well, in the Great Library itself. From the window, you can actually see close by that you can see the green emerald doors that you normally would walk through to get into this place. And you know that that would be the place for you to return back to the House of Rest, as well as the court itself in the area.
So this is where these doors go.
Let's say, just so we don't have to recon, let's say that this was a very powerful special scroll. Because normally, Mo and I forgot, but normally you wouldn't be able to teleport inside Candlekeep. You'll have to be only out because the words, but I forgot to. We didn't discuss that, so let's say that this is a very special connected to Candlekeep scroll.
Level 9. Level
For
9.
disclaimer.
the candle keeps
Completely
scroll, so
forgot.
it's
Yeah,
got the
Archmage.
safety measurements
Yeah,
all
yeah.
in it.
Yeah, and mage, yeah, okay. Scroll.
But,
Falthrax, you said you've been here a long time. How long is a long time?
This stops. Since I was a young boy, probably 50 years, perhaps now.
50 years is still young.
If you were here at the time, did you hear tale of any particularly nasty red dragon? Say 20, 25 years ago.
Oh, here? No, only the
Nearby.
nearby. There was that. There was news about a dragon invading areas, but they do that all the time. I'm not entirely too sure. If you're, I'm not really that familiar with the situation. Like history is not my forte. Perhaps speaking to someone with that knowledge, they will be able to help you. Yes.
Fair enough. Thank you anyway.
No, thank you all for saving me from those hags. Thank you.
Your area of expertise would not pertain to Mary here at all.
No. You were a wooden doll before, but now you're a girl.
Yes, I am. Sometimes I'm a wooden girl, sometimes I'm a girl. It's cool. Where's my bedroom? Jesus.
I'm not.
Are we sharing? I want to share with the guys.
She may have some sort of curse on her. Perhaps speaking to Teles
I'm not
Avos.
She was cursed. She's got a canvas just like Ruin and Harold and Ebda and Silvery.
Yes.
But I've always been a wooden doll. My curse is that I want to be a child forever, but I'm not really a child. So, I don't know. If you remove my curse, I'm gonna be a doll forever, so I prefer to be like this, thank you.
Maybe we could find
you
some
wish,
other way to
miss.
still keep you as a child that isn't a blood painting.
Oh, I like that. Sure, yes, okay.
She sits down, kind of with her skirt on the little cushion.
Before the Faltrax leaves, he just says, "For curses, perhaps speak to Teles Avos, the Great Reader. He's got slick black hair. You may know of him. He specializes in curses and the weave itself and magic items. And in terms of, I heard you all speaking about the ethereal plane. You may want to talk to Kazrin Yantani, a human, a great reader, easily recognizable. She's blind. She deals with the natural world and the celestial navigation, so she may be able to help you. If not her, then Silvery, Savikas, a tiefling who is can be nasty sometimes, but they also deal with the great wheels of the planes as well. And so speaking to those great readers would be most beneficial to, if you are trying to seek out the oh, my memory. Seek out the paintings. Yes.
Right. Tazrin's blind and she's a great reader.
Oh, yes. Don't be fooled by her. She sees things that normal people do not see.
If you guys want, after I visit the smithy to sell some of this makeshift equipment, I can go talk to her. Being someone who travels portals and planes, she might be able to be more comfortable talking to me.
But you can't just go and talk to the about like you are going to a shop. You have to make an appointment. They are very busy. It's not like you go, oh, hi, I'm here. They will be all day talking to people, so...
It kind of save Candlekeep twice.
Well,
to be
that
fair.
that doesn't allow you to do whatever you want here. I mean, I'm your friend. I'm saying in your behalf.
It's a good
I don't
point.
need mine. But
That's a good point.
there is a lot
I
of
guess we'll
heroes here.
I guess we'll just make appointments with both and see which one bites first.
Yeah, that'll probably work. Anyway, I'm going to see Gelby. Take care.
Hi, Abner. Tell her we all said hi.
Right.
If nothing else, Faltrax also leaves with him as well.
Bye, Faltrax. Nice meeting you.
And you. Good luck. And he kind of walks off.
Thank you.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Smithy, just to save time, I'm just going to sell whatever the price they give me for the chain shirt and rapier. Just whatever it is, I'm not even going to hackle.
Okie dokie. What does it have? Did I put a cost of it there?
You didn't put anything, but I looked it up if you want to use that, or if you want to just come up with one. Again, I'm not going to haggle, just whatever it is that you think is fair.
Okay.
Is Harold going to the smithy right now?
Yeah.
Harold, on your way, I'm gonna pull out this letter. Could you deliver this to the smith for me?
Sure. And I'll just take the letter. Okay.
Yeah, and don't read it. It's a surprise for me later.
Okay. And keeping to his word, Harold is just gonna go to the smithy, drop off this letter, and sell the goods.
Okay. Just give me a general
And-
persuasion check.
Okay, sure. So just to see if I get anything out of it,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a hot 7.
Okay, so he
Wow.
will take the chain shirt as well as the
Rapier.
rapier for total of 15 gold.
Okay.
And he gives it, so add 15 gold to your thing, and he'll take the letter. Oh, where is this? Ruin. The small ferry.
Well, he's not a fairy, but yeah, you know who he is by the name.
Yeah, you mentioned before he's doing me
Yeah.
a favor. I wonder if he's already
Yeah.
gone.
I'm a friend of his. I'm just dropping off the letter. You can extrapolate whatever you need out of it. But thank you for doing business. I appreciate it. And yeah, hope that letter helps. I didn't open it. I have no idea what's in it. So
No, it's perfectly fine. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Kind of goes back to his
Aye.
work. All right.
okay.
Cool. What about the rest of you? What did you want to do?
I'll let y'all go
Aki,
first.
Aki will try and make an appointment with this Tell Us of Us reader who knows about curses, and to try and get him and Mary in to see what's going on.
Okay.
I'll go with Aki on that one.
All right. Fair enough. That will not happen today, but you sent through. Anyone else that wants to speak to any of the other great readers?
I personally want to send an appointment to, is it Tassan or Kasan, the blind
Sorry,
Kazrin. Who knows?
Kazrin
Kazrin.
Yantani. Yeah, I'll drop
Yantani.
it. I'll
Yeah,
drop it in the
I'll-
chat.
Yantani.
I'll put the name
Oh,
there as well.
Cisco's doing it. Yeah,
In
cool.
Roll20. Yeah.
I would like to make an appointment with her just to enter that in.
Okay.
I imagine it's the same process.
All right. Anything else?
Jagu will just go with you to also make an appointment. He kind of wants to talk to either one of them as well.
Okay. Fair enough. So we'll say you put an
Bruce-
appointment. Go ahead.
As Bruce wanted an appointment with her too, but if they're going to meet her anyway later on down the line, he'll just get the information back and he can speak to Silvery that way.
All right. Fair enough. Go ahead.
Bruce would, if he can, like to get the scroll of scrying from Feminor, but although that could also be like something that happens tomorrow. But he'll also want to write home about what happened at the spa.
All right. So, you write the letter tonight, and you put that through, and you send a request to Feminor to acquire the scroll of scrying. Did you say?
Yes, that was the bonus for helping with the auction, and also in the letter to Darren Lockwood, just to say like it's a potential investment if you want to, if you don't have anything in, you don't have any fingers in that particular pie.
All right, noted.
Considering what's happened, it might be a good idea.
Okay. If there's nothing else, anyone else?
Yep,
go ahead.
just one last thing. Aki will try praying that night if we reach that, and trying to reach a traveller to see if he would send Molly back to see if his letter ever went through.
Okay, let's end it. So you go into your room. What do you do to?
Just Harold,
go ahead.
before the group disperses, he's just going to offer to buy everyone dinner just to kind of set the mood. I got some extra money from selling stuff. I can get us all food, because it's around dinner time. So
much appreciated.
That can be just a one-off thing. That's just subtracting whatever gold I need to subtract just to get everyone fed.
Okay. I'll just say 6 of you. So two gold pieces.
Total or each?
Total.
Okay.
Including drinks and stuff like that as well.
Yep. So I bought everyone dinner and done that.
All right. Cool.
Lucky, would you want to do any conversation between Bruce and Ruin? Because it's specifically Bruce who would have to speak to Ruin, considering he really did try and kill him earlier.
I was gonna say, I actually have 2 requests. I was gonna say Ruin wanted to be alone for just a little bit. So I was gonna say I want everyone else to take their turns, like get their stuff out of the way, because he wants to try and talk to. Let me check my notes now. He wants to try and talk to Williban and Celebi and make a deal with them, or see if there's something they can do with him. And then he's going to ask someone to deliver his horde. Because he forgot to.
I guess I can do it if.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have gave this to you when you had the letter. I'm gonna
It's fine.
pass him the sword.
Same guy.
Yeah, he'll know what to do with it.
All right, and I'm just gonna annoyingly go back to the smith. Hey, I'm just gonna leave it there. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a note about something being.
Yep, I know. I'm going. See ya.
So sorry.
Hey, Harold, since I have these new 2 swords, I don't need this Warhammer anymore. Can you sell this as well?
Yeah, I'll just go back with the Warhammer. You sure you don't want to keep this in case you lose the swords?
Benny
No, yeah,
Hill
that's fine.
music
Give it
start
back,
playing
give
on
it
the
back.
background.
All right, I'm just gonna rush into the smith.
Wait, Harold, come back. I need to sell a
God.
dagger.
Okay, are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Can you just toss it at this point? I'll catch it. And then I'm just gonna go to the smith, just offer the Warhammer. Can I just sell this, please? I just need to get this out. I'll just take whatever you can give me for it. I'm just in a hurry.
Okay. Selling a lot of stuff. All right. I can't find the page now. God damn. Oh, there we go.
That always happens to me. Actually.
Warhammer. I'll take it for 4 gold pieces.
All right, and then I'll just give it to him, and I'll just take the 4 gold pieces. Bye. Have a good night. See you in like 10 minutes, I think.
All right. What was I going to ask? Yaku, are you attuning to the blades as well?
Yeah, I've attuned to it for now.
Okay.
I assume.
Yep.
Over the time.
Yep. Okay, cool.
As I return to the group, does anyone else need me to make any more errand runs? Just really quickly.
I'm gonna do my meditation before I turn in.
All right.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
As you all go into your separate rooms after that, we'll start with Aki. Aki, as you go into your room, what is it? How do you ask and request this?
Aki will try and get Mary comfortable in his bed with every intention of sleeping on the floor with a pillow or something. And once he to the best of what he can tell, she sleeps. If she sleeps, she goes quiet for an extended period. He'll just sit hunched in a corner so he can see wherever this weird creature turns up, because hopefully it's in front of him then. And he kind of sits and twiddles this ring that isn't magical in any way. It's just something he was given a long time, and just tries to recite what he's been told he should say, and throws Molly's name in. Are you there?
A religion check.
While you're doing that, Mary, you notice that straight away she leaves the bed and she goes to this rocking chair that is on the corner of your room, and she starts just with her eyes wide open, kind of like that's what she does, kind of like sleep for her.
Okay. So that's a thing. That's a 14.
Okay. Minute. 5 minutes go past. 5 minutes lean to 15 minutes. But there's no sign, no gesture, nothing in the room that indicates anything at the moment. It's getting late, and you're getting tired.
Mary, you see anything in here? How are you at seeing in the dark, by the way?
Let me let me check her stuff. Actually, I'm sorry. Damn it.
I keep cornering
You're
you
caught
with
me by
these
surprise.
questions.
No, it's okay. It's my fault. I should have it ready. I actually have it right here. You see that she kind of keeps rocking, and then yes, I can see in the dark. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Just 30 feet, she will kind of mention. But the good things, I don't need to sleep. And look, I'm already looking better. And you notice that somehow she healed the little wound, little cracks she had on herself, somehow.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that you could do that. And you can see in the dark, that all is more than me.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be a good team, Mary. I can see this.
Oh, thank you.
And she does this gesture, stands up on the rocking chair, and then she kind of collapses back down.
Amazing. I'm sorry for being a burden. I'll keep quiet.
No, not at all.
And as you sit there waiting for however long, nothing happens. And we shift from that room into Ruin's room. Ruin, you're there, sitting on your chair, or the table, or the bed, wherever you may be.
I'll be sitting on the bed.
How does he get on the bed?
I imagine it's like hiking. He just kind of, with his little kobold claws, just kind of digs into like the wooden corner of like the bed frame and climbs up.
And you're laying
Yeah.
there, and you start tapping. There's no response.
Willaben, Celebi, please, if this thing works like I hope it does, I'll do anything. Please just help me.
And there's nothing. You wait. You're expecting it to glow. You're expecting them to respond back, but they never normally do. Only when it's right for them to do so. And even in this moment of your dire need, there's nothing.
Of course. I guess this is just another life lesson to learn. Why did I do this? I'm just gonna lay in my bed, just staring at the ceiling or the walls.
Make a perception check.
D20.
You see what it seems to be a huge creature, and you notice is Hamish. And he's in the corner of the room, kind of like with this movement of the tail that you know in the cats, that's when cats are gonna play with something.
Oh no.
Okay, not now, kitty.
Gets slowly closer to you, looking at sniffing around in the air. And to you, as he gets closer and closer, you see like he looks so huge compared to you in a way. It's just like, oops.
If it takes one more step closer to me, I'm just gonna cast Hold Person on it.
You see his paw gets
Hold
very
person.
slow. Yeah. Okay, as you cast Hold Person, he doesn't work. He's not a person. He's a fucking cat.
Oh, it's a humanoid. Damn it, I didn't read the spell.
The cat is moving forward slowly.
You would know that this is Bruce's cat. Use telepathy, he'll come. Come on, quickly.
I'll hold Shocking Grasp in one hand. I just want electricity to call off, but I'm going to telepathically start saying to Bruce, come get this damn animal away from me. If he's within 30 feet and able to hear that.
Yeah.
Sure.
In mid-meditation, he gets the alarm call in his head. Ah! Oh, shit. He runs out, opens the door. Hamish! Get down. Now!
He starts kind of like following you.
Meow.
Yeah.
And he kind of does the thing on your leg.
He's not. Look, he just sort of shoves her out. He shoves her out, shoves him out. Get out.
Well, thanks for that. Oh, why was your cat even in my room?
Well, he's a cat, you know. They're law unto themselves.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
yep.
you know what? Elephant in the room here.
Yep. It's definitely something. Is it the height? Is it the fact that I'm a kobold? Maybe it's
No.
the fact that you put your sword in my chest.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it.
Well, you're a better man than I am then, and a better man than I gave you credit for.
Not bad.
I don't think there's anything I can do to apologize enough for that. When that spell hit me, it brought out all the worst in me. There was nothing I could do about it. That was all there was. So,
It's fine. I understand. Trust me. I did some things to you that were uncalled for as well. I probably shouldn't have made your tux pink. I did.
seriously, Ruin, that was the least. That was nothing. I tried to kill you.
Yeah, more than
I
you have
would've-
tried.
Perhaps, but I got close. I've been struggling with a few things recently, wondering if I'm just the beast that people have said I am for years.
What's wrong
Well,
with
when
being a
that-
beast?
Well, it's only wild animals and beasts that'll throw the kids at other predators to save their lives.
But
Well,
you know
when I
what the
did that-
difference is between a beast and being you is, right?
Well, I thought I did.
At least you care, though. You're not some sort of mindless animal. You're Bruce. And Bruce. Sometimes. But
Yeah.
you know,
When it.
go ahead.
Sorry,
Sorry.
keep interrupting. I was just going to say it. But while a beast might do that to save their lives, it's a monster turns on those that are close to them or their allies. And that thing made me a monster just for the briefest second.
Mm. Well,
And I don't know what that makes me anymore.
well, how about this? And I'm just gonna. Is he close enough that I could at least touch him right now?
He was
Like,
at the
reach out.
door. He was at the
Oh.
door, so he's not left the door for him. He'll,
Well-
if you gesture to him, he walks towards you.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
sort of-
walk closer real quick and put out your hand, just close
He
enough
does.
for me to touch.
He does so.
As he does so, I'm just gonna bite it.
Ah!
Now we're even.
I'm sorry.
Considering how small he is, he actually does a really good bite because it will be an arm strike as a bite, I guess. I don't know.
I'll take a hit point of damage. Fuck it. Why not?
You need to wash your hands. But
I mean, yeah.
now we're both mindless animals.
Well, at the time, I did genuinely think that you were a selfish individual, but I see now you're someone that's actually trying to prove themselves, and that's pretty selfless, actually.
It's not easy trying to do good things when you're bad-natured. It's
You are
been
you are
hard.
what you are, mate. You are what you are, mate. You're not. I don't think you're by nature good or bad. I just think that's something people tell themselves to make excuses. You're actually making choices to be better. And like I said, that's a genuinely selfless thing.
Mm.
It's like the Medusa. She's not evil by nature. She's just a person been hurt. Make bad decisions, or good ones.
Yeah. Everyone makes bad decisions. But could I ask you one more question?
Of course.
How did you get that sword?
The big one.
Yeah.
Well, first it was a longsword actually. Got it from a dragon's hoard a few months before we met you, and it was a decent enough weapon. But when I got to Candlekeep, I wanted something a bit more heft, so I asked if they could take the enchantment from it and transfer it to a bigger blade. And here we are.
Why is it that you're using that sword to fight everything else? Why not just use the axe?
You mean this one? The battle lady gestures the battle axe.
Yeah, that was. I believe you said one of your beloved friends used that.
Yeah, well, I use it if I want to fight a bit more defensively, because I'll use the shield. But for everything else, they get the Dragon Slayer. I know you said we're even, but I want to let you know that if you need anything, any one thing from me, and it's within my power to give it, you can have it. No questions asked. You need a hand with anything, just let me know. Me specifically, not Bruce. Me.
If that's the case, then would you just do me one favor?
Sure.
Could you just not use that sword around me anymore?
For fighting for our lives, I'm still going to use it.
Just be careful with it then. Make sure it's not within my reach. At least in my person.
Sure.
Okay. And keep that cat away wherever it is.
Yeah, I'll have words, don't worry. Right. Have a good night, Ruin. And thanks for
will.
being understanding.
And you too. Thank you, Bruce. And then telepathically I'll say, good night, Bruce.
And you'll hear Bruce respond, good night, Ruin. And Bruce will return to his room and he'll do his meditation, and while doing that, he'll ritual cast Speak to Animals. Say, right, Hamish, leave the kobold. Not to be played with, not to be hunted. You go outside and hunt.
Meow. He's so small. He's so cute.
Don't care. If it's got scales, leave it. And if it's got armor, leave it. That's a hint at Reaper by the way. Everyone else is game.
Okay. Where he wiggles his tail.
Do you want me to put you outside? You're going to keep this up arguing?
Make a animal handling advantage, Stefan.
Animal handling. $18.
Okay. All right. Sure.
You're a good boy, and he scratches under his chin.
Oh,
You hear him saying,
oh,
"Oh,
that feels so good.
as you're doing it."
So good.
And while he, as his meditation continues, and he about half an hour, his eyes open, and he sees this elk spirit kind of appear through the walls, and just start sort of eye him up, and look at him, and almost like trying to sniff at him. Obviously, it's a spiritual animal, so it can't really do that. Bruce looks at this as, well, this is new. I suppose that Caravan is a bit like a herd. Yeah, a herd animal makes sense at this point. I know you elk. Don't fuck with you lot. Vicious brutes, aren't you? And that'll be me done just now. So that was my idea. That's why a herd animal specifically comes to him as this next animal spirit.
Amazing.
Oh wow, awesome.
All right. And as the night takes you all, and you fall asleep on your beds or wherever you may be laying, Ruin, in the middle of the night, you begin to see a light flashing. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And you know that that is a call from your patrons. Do you pick it up?
I'm just gonna like rub my eyes a little bit. Oh, come on. Just gonna tap on the necklace a little bit. Just Morty awake.
Alright. First thing that happens is you see them upside down. Selby, I don't know if this is working properly. You see Willoughby tapping on it. Oh, why is everything upside down?
I don't
it-
know.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. It's fine, guys. I can see you perfectly fine.
who are you?
Ruin?
It-
What is Ruin?
It's me. I got. It's a long story. I got cursed again,
Oh,
and then again.
Uh, you. How?
yeah.
I know you guys turned me into a fairy to teach me, and I thought someone offered me to make a painting of me, and it would make me into
Right,
something I wanted to be. So I chose to
right.
be a dragonborn.
Yeah.
I
But
thought I
What?
could skip the life lessons and just become what I wanted.
but you're not a dragonborn.
I
Yeah.
was a dragonborn for maybe 5 hours. And then I felt guilty. I one of the new friends I made, Bruce, told me he didn't like me, and I decided to. I decided that I deserved this form, and I regret it instantly. Please tell me you can help me.
Help you?
I will.
I'll give up all my gold. I'll give up everything I have. I'll give you the rest of the gold that I've been making since I left you guys.
Oh,
I can help you. Don't make friends. That's the best way. Then you
I
got this
agree
problem.
so much,
Yeah.
Sylvie. Just don't make friends. If you try
Yeah.
making friends, you're going to have problems. No friends, no problems.
But they're good people. You would love. There's this Harold. No matter what, he always does whatever we ask. Yagu, you guys would love him. He's great. He's got a lake. He heals people and takes care of them. Aki
Right,
loves food more than I do.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is there something you guys can do, please? And my friend Harold is also in the same situation. He's just more handsome and an elf with a beard.
Oh, an elf with a beard. That sounds like really good idea.
It is. It's a nice beard. It's green too. But please, is there something you can do? Oh, it's fine. No, you guys are perfectly upside straight for me. I promise.
Oh, oh.
And just the situation at hand.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with you. You are a handsome couple. What else do you want?
Are you smaller than you were before?
I might be. I definitely am.
Well, that's going to be troublesome. You still need to. Oh, you haven't delivered the shield yet, so I believe you need to deliver that too. You've got quite.
Yeah.
I think there's a few things to do before we could help you with anything. But to help you with this, I don't know what we can do from outside.
Can you at least make me taller, bigger? Could you do what you did to turn me from what I once was into something else again?
You see them both awkwardly look at each other, and then they're just like, "Oh, well, this call was not not a call to kind of see how you were. Yeah, it was more of a call to bestow punishment. Yes, bestow punishment.
Yes, punishment. Punishment. Yes, punishment. I mean, you get your own problems out of your own bag. This is how we're gonna help you sort out your life and stop expecting people to help you on everything. That's very simple. And don't make friends.
We are here to help you
punishment.
reform yourself. You should be doing good deeds, and we have heard about the things that happen in Paradise Mountain. What is that
I did
person?
good deeds. I beat the 3 hags with the help of my associates.
Of course. We've noted this down, but we have to ensure that we punish you for the things that you did wrong. For example, punching Cornelius Featherbottom.
Yes, punishment is good for the soul.
Yes,
it helps to help. Yeah.
And I made amends. I said sorry to him.
Nope.
I don't think that was the case. There's no point you lying to us. Unfortunately, we have to for you to learn the good way, the
it's
path.
for your own benefit. Your own benefit. All for you.
Okay. Well, Selby, what? I believe we decided on a lesser punishment for him this time.
Lesser. Yes,
punishment.
I mean, if you insist on lesser, I know we don't agree on this. Yes, lesser, sure. Perfect.
I know you wanted a major punishment, but lesser is fine.
Lesser major punishment. Punishment for what?
For your discretions. What do you think? You can just be what you were, like do what you did, and now you're just gonna be happy punching people around. Yeah, definitely. I'm apologizing after. Let me punch you.
And he kind of like does a joke, like trying to, but he doesn't actually.
I'm sorry. It's okay. All done. All fixed now.
All right. So what is the punishment? It can't get any worse than this.
All right. Roll a D18.
D18.
Yeah.
How do I roll a D18?
Mistake saying that, Lucky.
How do I roll a D18 on D&D Beyond or roll 20?
Yeah, I think you have to type that into roll 20. So you have to do /roll and then 1d18, I think.
Yeah.
3?
In roll 20.
3? Okay. That's okay. That's not too bad. Roll a D4.
Okay.
So many dice rolls. I don't like this.
Same. 3 again.
Okay. Your pendant begins to glow, and then all of a sudden, the knowledge of magic, the weave, and arcane begins to become kind of fuzzy a little bit. You have a temporary -3 to your Arcana check.
Guys, what if I need that to help people?
I'm sure you'll find other ways.
Yeah. Just accept your punishment like a man. Come on. There's no time. For
If
this
you deliver the shield, we will lift this punishment.
now. Yeah. Simple as that. Do your job.
That's your
show us
redemption.
that you're improving. Yeah. Redemption.
But I gotta fix myself first.
Well, you shouldn't have got yourself into troubles. Just trying to do good things for yourself. Forget these new friends that got you in trouble. They're bad influence, obviously. Yeah, definitely.
Bad influences, but I. Oh, so.
I mean, do they know your little dirty secret? I'm sure they will not want to be your friends if they did.
They would. They
don't
would
forget
still be
that.
my friends if they knew that. They're not like that.
You sure?
Oh, I fixed it. Ah, there you go. Anyway,
What?
uh,
Wait, when I tried to tell them my secret, you guys stopped me. Or something happened.
they both look at each
I
other.
didn't stop you.
We didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Well, I know for a fact if I told them, they'd still be my friend.
I wouldn't advise you to do that. If you do, it may become problematic. And then obviously as you hear him, and then it just cuts off. They just disappear.
I'm just gonna walk up to like the closest thing I have, like the wooden pillar to the bed, the bedpost, and I'm just gonna smack my head into it.
Like that'll be.
I hate them so. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I hate them so much. I hate them so much, and I'm just gonna go back back to my like pillow and just lay on it and just. This is just a dream. This is just a dream. And go back to sleep.
And as you go back to sleep, a few hours go by, and then you begin to hear the chirping of birds outside as the next morning arrives for you all. You all wake up to first a lovely kind of cool blowing wind if your windows are open. The air is very crispy. You know that winter is very close as well. Most of the branches outside of the trees have kind of withered away from the fall as well, and they're all kind of leafless. But then you all begin to feel this kind of shudder, the ground almost kind of shake very, very gently. And for those, I would say maybe Ruin and well, it would have been Lucky. I mean, it would have been Luke, but I will say Errol. You both see outside of your window. You see the kind of the black gates that you would normally enter into Candlekeep actually now begin to open fully. And as they begin to kind of shift open, you begin to see some sort of gargantuan creature slowly kind of moving into the courtyard itself. You can barely see it from here as well because there's other kind of buildings and structures in the way. It's not clear view, but you can see something entering into the courtyard itself.
That's a big fella. That's a big fella.
You're
all in your rooms at the moment. You can converge into the kind of.
I'll be shouting at my window. You guys see this big fella?
Oh, what was that? What was that? What's causing that noise?
Window. There's a big fella.
Bruce looks at the window.
Yeah, as you begin to kind of look at this now, your common room window upstairs, you can see now this kind of four-legged creature beginning to kind of shift into the courtyard itself. It seems like it's pulling something.
Could we roll something to see if we can identify this thing?
From this distance, you can't really see it clearly. You could go into the courtyard to see it if you want.
I
outside.
can't take a wild guess and say that Aki could roll on how it sounds.
Well, Aki, when you look at it, you recognize it. You know from this distance, you know you recognize something, and you recognize what it is.
Aki,
Okay.
Aki's going. Oh no! Get downstairs! He's just knocking on all the doors on the way down the corridor.
Alright, and I guess I'll just get dressed. Okay. Alright, I'm guessing something important. Alright.
Wait, why is he so excited?
What the deuce? What?
Hell beats me. Hey, I guess we're all going downstairs.
Yagu, let's go! I grab Yagu as well. Let's go!
Oh, let's go.
Shouldn't one of
Where
us
are you
carry
going?
Ruin?
Ruin, come on,
Oh!
let's go.
1 second! Ruin! I got you! Pop you on my shoulder.
Don't,
Let's
no,
go!
no. Oh.
I jump on Bruce's back. I want to ride too.
Tally ho!
Yeah!
Drag Ruin by
Many jumps.
I'd also drag Yagu by his shell. Let's go!
What's the hurry? Can we slow down, please?
No.
Yeah,
Like has-
you're normally giving us rides. How's it feel to, like, you know, be transported?
Weird.
Someone drag
Yeah,
Aki.
you know how we feel.
Slow
Yagu!
down.
Yagu, watch
You hear
out for the stairs!
a massive. There's a massive clang as Aki loses traction in a corner.
Pivot, Yagu, pivot.
We're coming for a turn!
And eventually, as you guys make your way out into the courtyard itself, entering through the now open black gates is a gargantuan creature that barely fits through the gate itself. Its two horns that protrude out of its bull-like head has a saddle attached to it, where a bugbear is sat upon, and is guiding this creature through. Its thick grey hide has large spikes through the center of the back of it. Heavy fur lines the belly, and its thick elephant-like feet press into the muddy floor, dragging behind a chain of caravans, which are all unique in design. For those that want to know this creature, please make either a nature check or an arcana check.
And
Actually,
I'll
you don't need
go up to Yagu. Oh, Yagu, I forgot to give you this for the Warhammer. I'll give Yagu 4 gold. That's all he gave me.
Oh, thank you for that. Yes. Weird timing to give it now, but okay.
I forgot. You know what? It was busy night. I forgot.
We were all so good.
I know. I'm
Oh,
watching
right.
you guys.
God.
I wanna try it real quick. That's gonna be a 14.
Okay.
Better than our
okay.
fives.
Okay. Well, obviously, Aki would know this already, but Errol, for you, you rolled a nature check, right? Okay.
Yes, nature. Yep.
This creature is known as a wogmyth. It is a creature that is very rare to find and is only found in the jungles of Chult. They are non-hostile creatures, even when provoked, and very, very loyal if you take care of them. Let me just put the music back on.
Oh, Wogmyth.
What?
Yeah, it's from Chult. Yeah, these things are super awesome.
You're making that up.
No, I remember. I mean, I haven't really ran into these, but Dr. Gret talks about them all the time. These are cool.
Aki, you would also know that these creatures are not from this realm. They are actually fey creatures. And they have this kind of unknown, they're unknown to why they appear in the Chult Forest. But they have this kind of magical property that when resting next to them also gives you this kind of comfort, and it almost kind of magically heals you in a way as well, or it enhances the healing around you when resting next to it.
Nice. You
You also know this creature's name as Lillefoot, meaning Littlefoot.
Littlefoot. It's draconic. He's named it. Okay. Do I see anybody else, or is this thing so big I've not seen anyone else yet?
Well, as you see it pulling through these caravans, I'll describe what each caravan quickly looks like. The
Nice.
first caravan being the tallest amongst them. It has multiple trinkets that kind of dangle out of its kind of three-tiered construction, made mostly from wood, steel, and some animal bones that kind of keep this kind of house on wheels together. It's illuminated by the globules of lantern, which are either a variation of greens and yellows, And the front door is marked with kind of runic writing around its borders and a depiction of a road painted on its front. Again, Aki, you would know this. Anyone who wants to figure out what this kind of symbology is, you can roll a religion check.
Let's see if Bruce was listening to Aki all this time.
Nope.
No, he wasn't.
That's going to be more that's Aki's communication skills, probably.
Yagu, what's up with us rolling together here?
Holy shit. It's so cute.
When Aki started explaining all this, he started babbling in Draconic, and Bruce was like, "Yes, oh, quite, right, oh."
The symbology is of an arched doorway, which has a road that vanishes into the distance. You would know that this is a symbology of the traveler. It is a deity, and is known to be very chaotic and very mischievous. But the people that follow it are pretty much kind of jovial in nature. That's what you get from that. Obviously, you would know this, Aki, as being the travelers, and you also would know that this is Verglas's caravan. The second caravan is longer than usual, having 6 wheels to carry its length. It's got kind of mosaic windows that flank both sides of the caravan, and the top of it is covered with lush vegetations of herbs and vegetables. And there is a dormant magical cloud that hovers over the vegetation itself. The third caravan, you can even call it that, has no wheels but hovers and is pulled by the chain from the previous caravan. Its tower-like structure is made of stone and has a few slits as windows. It has a blue tiled circular roof, and as it gets pulled along, it sways around, but never enough that it collides with anything. Anything that it kind of looks to, it kind of sways away from it as well. And the final caravan, as it kind of gets pulled through now all the way, is the simplest of them all. It looks more like a cargo hold, as it seems to be filled brim with trinkets and items that have been kind of tied all around. Ropes, if the ropes were not there, it would definitely burst open with all these items that have been packed together. As it gets pulled further, on the back of the caravan, there is a copper dragonborn laying on his side with a piece of straw in his mouth. He has a tattered old sling on his right arm and a worn out leather armor, and carries a long sword and a short sword as weapons. And he's just kind of riding along on the back, kind of looking at everyone around. The Wogmyth itself comes to a halt in the court of air, and you begin to see Avos and other seekers start to come out of the building and look at this curiosity at the strange and unusual arrival.
I'm furiously looking for every note I've ever written down. They're here. I told you they'd be here. It's not winter yet. I told you they would be here. They're always turn up when they say they're going to. Kind of. They're there or thereabouts.
Whenever late they arrive when they mean to?
Yes. Lilyfoot's looking girthy.
Lilyfoot, that's the Wogmyth.
Yeah.
Name?
Oh,
Yeah.
What? This can't be a real name.
Lilyfoot.
I mean, it's not the weirdest name. I mean, there's Hamish.
Hamish, perfectly. No, the Wogmyth.
No, I mean, that's still not that weird. Compared, it's Hay and then Mish. Like that. Where do you combine those consonants?
It's a perfectly normal
isn't that
name.
great, but
Well, horses eat, but Aki, aren't you gonna introduce us to them?
Yeah. Don't approach the bugbear too quickly. If he doesn't recognize you, stick with me. We'll be okay.
he's one away. Bye.
Aki, you actually don't recognize this bugbear. You've never seen this guy before. You know
Okay.
that the Dragonborn is normally the one that's riding Lilyfoot, but this time it's this bugbear. As you guys begin moving through this kind of slight crowd that begins to kind of build up a little bit more. You see the Dragonborn at the back kind of step off from the carriage while pulling a rope that kind of looks like it's links to the roped caravan at the back. And as he gets around to about 30 feet, he reluctantly says, "These items are for trade for gold or other items. You can look, but don't touch until the vendors say so you can." And as he kind of tugs on this rope, you begin to see the whole thing begin to kind of unravel. All the ropes begin to kind of thing. And then you see these 3 desks begin to kind of fall out from both sides and the back. And on top of that, there you see multiple potions and very unique items that have been set upon the table. And as this happens, you begin to see the crowd begin to shift in curiosity. And as this do, and you guys begin moving on towards to look at what it is, we will go on a short break and return back from here to see where it kind of goes from there.
So, guys, that was epic. What a description.
That was amazing.
All right.
Nice.
Well, we'll be back
I'll
very
go
quickly.
anyways.
Don't go anywhere. See you in a bit. Bye.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back. Thank you for staying with us, and we'll jump straight back in. So, as the crowd begins to kind of form around this caravan, what are the rest of you all doing?
I'm following
Aki's going
Aki.
straight. Aki's going straight for the first caravan.
All right. As you get to
What
the
the
kind of
shopping?
the first caravan, you see the glowing lights and stuff like that. What do you do? No one's come out yet.
I think that he's going to try and look around the edges of the door. The countermeasures for him bursting into rooms when he was a kid was his adoptive mother has a little bit of adventuring backstory, so she can stop that happening in ways that are punishing. So we're going to check the edges of the door, make sure there's nothing going to go wrong if he bursts in this one.
Make an investigation check.
Ooh. 11.
Looks good.
Okay. Throwing the door open.
All right. As you throw the door open, it opens, and then it just whoosh, whacks you back, comes back straight at you, opens the other way, and as you kind of hit your nose and you actually fall onto the floor, you see a figure begin to kind of approach, and kind of looks down at you, and what you see is, for those people that can see her as well, is a halfling, kind of the older side, white matted hair that has been kind of pushed back with a bandana. Her pink iris stands out by the black kind of eyeshadow that she puts around it. An infectious smile that glistens with the green lipsticks that she has applied. She wears traveler's clothes and has a green cloak with a pin that has the holy symbol of the traveler. And as she kind of looks down at you, takes a moment.
Hi, Mom.
Guten Min? Hey!
Yeah, there, man. Fun.
You look so different. Oh, come here, my boy. And she kind of comes up to you and goes down. She didn't even let you get up. She kind of
No.
just tackles you onto the ground. And she kind of starts looking at you, feeling your face.
All right. Easy.
Have you been eating well?
Been eating everything.
You do eat quite a lot. Oh, it is so good to see you. Why are you looking so... like this? What is this?
That is connected to you. You met the little guy from here. He said he talked to you. That's why you came this direction.
Yes. He spoke to us. He spoke to me.
Yeah.
He didn't meet me.
This
I
is-
don't know who he is.
This is connected to what he would like to help me
Oh, okay.
discover.
Well, we can talk about this, but and she kind of looks towards the back. I see curious customers. I'm going to go over there and sort out my business over there first, and then we can come speak afterwards. What do you say?
Absolutely. What happened to Dulthir? Why is he not driving?
We on the way here. We sustained some, I don't know, some creatures came out. He protected us like he always does. He got a bit injured. And then, while we were up north, we met up with the, you see the bugbear? His name is Doden. He's a bit, loose in the head a bit. He's very clumsy, actually very clumsy. But he has a kind heart for a bugbear, a good heart. He's not looking for the little things he wants, but he's devoted to us. And you know me. He
Yeah.
showed me his big heart, and I cannot refuse. He's a good
Okay.
person. You'll get to know him. He's a very good person. We actually have another person as well. I'll introduce him as well. Our caravan is growing bigger. It's.
Sure. I mean, if they get past Dulthir, I suppose they're good enough to stay.
I had to convince him pretty
Hmm.
a lot. Yeah. Oh, come on, get up, get up.
Yeah.
Wait, who are these people approaching us? Do you know them?
Yes. Speaking of caravans, I am currently without transport, but we have everything else. So this is our caravan, my caravan, our caravan. We'll call it our caravan. The caravan of chaos.
We're the cocks!
Please, no.
Daryl says this out loud
No.
with his arms up.
Please, no, Harold.
That is a amazing name. That is. Tell me, you came up with that name,
I
right?
told you!
Yeah. Of course.
Bruce
of
puts his
course.
hand out to Errol's face. He goes, "I know more of that."
Oh, are these your friends? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
We adventure. We slay dragons. We save the world several times.
So you see her kind of
Bru-
walking up to just hugs you, Bruce. And as she does, you feel this kind of touching of your buttocks squeezing.
Oh my!
Oh,
Is that necessary?
I mean,
Pretty nice, Aki. Very, very firm.
Be nice, mom. Be nice.
Excuse me.
Mom?
And you?
Uh,
Come here, you. She goes up to Harold.
Yay! I'm just gonna be like, alright.
Same
I'll be
feeling,
like-
same feeling of the buttocks.
it's
Dude,
not towards us.
yeah, I don't do Pilates anymore, but
A little small, but
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. Nice feeling in the hand.
Hey, you know it works. It functions. Thank you.
Looks at the. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a difficult one. She kind of walks up to the turtle.
And Joguk slightly let his legs go into his shell, making his bottom almost impossible to squeeze.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try my best to hide inside Yagu's shell, just hide back there. I don't want this.
Oh, wait. You can't hide from me! She starts chasing you. Going round and round in the circles.
Let me get Yagu's butt.
And then
What?
she kind of. Are you going to Yagu's shell?
Yeah, no, I was trying to stay behind inside of Yagu's shell, by his neck, just protect your butt. I'm gonna whisper into his ear,
Sight.
protect it.
Sidebar: how much does Ruin weigh when he's an inch tall?
Oh,
Probably an ounce, maybe less.
yeah.
Not 10 pounds, which should be the carrying weight then.
Nope.
Don't you dare!
Mid-chance.
Yes.
Do I have anything to? I have nothing. I should have chose counterspell. I knew it.
On a mage hand. Oh no.
It's been done before.
Aki will mage handing and try and grab Ruin as well. Stop him disappearing.
Actually, why don't you guys make a contested Arcana check to see if you're actually able to grapple him? How is that
You
sound?
mother trucker!
I'm sure for
no, it
no-
makes sense.
no-
It's Arcana power, right?
No particular reason, I bet.
Got you.
Yeah, you do. I almost want to burn my last inspiration, but I'm like, no. I must pull an Andy and recover. I need more.
She, as you kind of lift her with a mage hand, right? Is that what you're doing? You're lifting him with a mage hand?
I just want to kind of stop him moving and make sure he's at Mum's height.
Oh, and then do you bring him down kind of to your mum's height?
Yeah.
I've never had to look. I'm sorry. You bring it down. He goes, I've never had to look down at anyone. I was always the smallest one. Hello. And she kind of. But there's nothing to pinch, really. Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
And who's this handsome fellow? As you see, Maz kind of step in from behind. Hiya. And
Sometimes he's handsome, sometimes he's completely different. We found this one as a bit of a storyteller as well. I think you'll get on with him.
I'm sure he has plenty of stories he could share with us. Yeah, I guess I could read tarot cards. I could read your fortune, perhaps. I would like that. Yes, very much. Anyway, I have to get to business first. Need to make some sales before we kind of lose our customers. I gotta wake up that Garfuel. Grubus, he's always stuck in that tower. And I see the door. I think she kind of looks towards the front of the thing as you see the bugbear trying to climb down, and he falls off while his leg is trapped into the ladder that's on the side. And oh God!
Is he going to be all right?
I better go help him. Dulthier's in the back. Perhaps you should go speak to him. I'll
Yes,
see you there.
absolutely.
I'll see you in there in a bit.
Great.
All right.
My mother, everybody.
He seems very nice.
This is where you get
Wonderful.
the friendly demeanor from.
Yeah, let's say that.
I guess that's her way of sizing everybody up. It feels kind of weird.
I'm gonna mage hand and pinch his other cheek.
Mine or Aki's?
Yeah, yours. You know what? No,
whoa, whoa.
Aki's. You know what? You're right. Yeah,
Which cheek?
the left.
Which cheek?
Oh, the butt cheek.
Got you.
Wanted to be specific.
Got you. Port or starboard? Okay.
No,
Given how he's grown up, I may not even react to that.
I mean, I had a cousin who took an arrow to the buttocks once, but that was a weird story.
Did you shoot him?
No. It was my uncle. It's a long story.
Right. Bruce, you will want to meet Dulthir. He's the one who encouraged me to explore my biological parentage.
I'm remarkably glad he did then, because I might have been stuck in that infernal prison.
Yes. So I guess do we see? Is that Errol's eyes light up that way, or is that just you, Joey?
Both.
No, nothing to worry about. It was all a misunderstanding and too much
Dreadful
ale and yes.
Dreadful misunderstanding. Terrible place. No laws whatsoever.
No, lots of people who like enforcing whatever they feel like that day.
Yes.
Anyway,
Terrible.
I mean, is it hard to jailbreak? I've never jailbroken. I've kind of been more the.
I think
before
we found it
ground
middling.
Stupid guards, lots of fire. You know, it makes it work.
Yeah, easily distracted idiots. And he'll show the tattoo he's got of it, the two of them kind of running from a burning building.
That is so cool, but how did you do that with only one arm?
Well, it's not my best work. Sorry, Bruce, you're looking a little portly in that.
I mean, to be
Never.
fair, you're not left-handed.
No,
I
I'm
mean, to be
not.
fair,
No.
Bruce, you are a very large orc. Half orc.
Right, marching towards the back to find Dulthir.
All right. You see Dulthea Vorzeros sitting on the caravan, just looking at everyone, not at the items, just keeping an eye out visually around everyone. This is a copper dragonborn, middle-aged. He has a lot of kind of wear and tear on his face. You see multiple cups and some missing scales, and even with his mouth closed, there is a exposed hole in his mouth that show his teeth as well, almost like Jonah Hex style. He always has his left hand on the hilt of his longsword, as the other arm kind of sits in the sling. The longsword seems like pristine, like it's got no dust on it at all, while the short sword looks very worn and old. And as you kind of begin getting close to him, you immediately smell this waft of booze around him.
You used to hide that a little better, bro.
He again turns his head but does not look at you. I would recognize that voice anywhere. How you been, Aki?
Better than you, it seems. What happened with the arm?
I don't really want to talk about it. It's mending. But I always used to use my left arm anyway. For all the things I did. You got a drink, by the way? I'm kind of thirsty.
Oh. No, just food. Sorry. You want food?
Do they even sell drinks in this library here?
Yeah. If there's any left.
Hey, I said no touching. I mean no touching. You see a person kind of step back a little bit. Anyway.
So you can't ride Lillifut with just the one arm, I guess.
No, I can, but this youngster, Doden, thick in the head, he's you know your mother, she's always like, give him a chance. He'll be alright. The guy's a clumb nut. He can't do anything straight.
Well, I guess he and Wognif will get on okay.
He's almost... I don't like him. Not that he's not a good person. He's so irritating. You know how I get all annoyed with people that irritate me. Anyway.
No less cranky in your... I won't call it old age. I remember the last time I said that. Would you like to meet the caravan that I have started to form since your little nugget of advice?
You see him reluctantly start looking towards the rest of you.
Bruce waves.
Hey, we're the caravan of chaos. Just look at Bruce.
He kind of looks back and looks away again. They seem like an interesting bunch.
Yeah. They're okay. You don't need to worry about them.
Any of you got drinks that you can offer me?
No, sorry.
I got potions of greater healing, but they taste like... Yeah.
I got
They
a
taste
couple of
expensive.
cupcakes.
Expensive doesn't mean good, friend.
Sorry, Mark, what was that?
I got cupcakes for you, but
Yay! Those are
no.
good.
Oh no!
Cupcakes. No, I want a drink. You! Come here! And he kind of points at this kid that's just there. The kid just like, huh? Come here. The kid reluctantly just kind of comes towards him.
Sir?
Puts his hand in his pocket. Here. Go get me a drink wherever you can find it. Bring it back right here. Don't.
All right.
I want the receipt.
Okay.
Don't spend all my money.
All right. No worries. Like always, the strongest. Yeah.
And he kind of leans
He
back.
just turns around and starts running.
At this point, you see your mother, Verglas, as well as the bugbear approach from behind. Let me introduce you to Doden Thuck. Doden, this is my son, Aki, remember him? And you just see him go,
I don't want to read all these lines.
Aki. Yeah, you mentioned him. Doden. He kind of reaches out with his big, elongated arms for a handshake.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Hey, Doden. I am the protector of this caravan. Kind of looks towards he looks towards Dilthea. Yeah, he looks towards Dilthea. Dilthea kind of turns towards him and he's like, yeah, newly appointed, of course, Doden. And he starts saying that one by one as he kind of begins shaking each one of your arms.
Take two hands. Pleasure to meet you, big fella.
Right.
Is protecting the caravan more difficult or easier when you're hanging ass over head on at the front?
Oh, I just fell over. It happens to me time to time. It takes me a while to get out. Harder, I think. Yeah, harder.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is enough, though. Then thank you for saying hello to my son and his companions, or his family as well. Your family. Family. Okay. And he kind of turns
Family,
around
right?
and
I got that reference.
and he kind of walks off backwards. At this point, you see coming out of the kind of floating tower, flying out actually, just and landing. You see an owlin, very very old owlin. I will describe. Unkept white and purple feathers that even when they are flattened, as you can see him kind of flatten them out, places, they kind of spring up back out. The round face, which is accompanied by a large round glasses that magnify the already large black owlin eyes. A small beak that the glasses sit on, which needs to be adjusted all the time. Long wizarding cloak that seems too long, and talon feet that poke through when you see them begin to walk towards you. This is Rubus.
Nice to see you.
Hello? You're looking okay. You're looking quite well.
Aki. Good, too. And he kind of
Everybody?
extends his wing to embrace you, Aki.
Oh, yeah, I guess very carefully.
You're looking
We're okay, yeah. Right. Okay, yeah, okay, we're okay. Everybody, Rebus, everybody, welcome.
We're the Caravan of Chaos.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Candlekeep. This must be right up your alley.
And he starts mumbling to himself. Oh, yes, nice to meet you. Oh. He kind of fixes his feathers.
What do you do with this caravan, sir?
Well, I'm the fundament, the magic person here. Yes, I use my divination magic and help around. Yes, he kind of fixes his glasses. Kind of like you see that he's kind of like offended in a way. Like you can see on his face, like his eyebrow, like a fluffy feather, kind of just popped up.
Rebus,
And you are? Sorry.
As I say, Rebus here has a keen eye for things that we acquire as we kind of travel along, and so he is a fundamental part of this caravan. Wouldn't be the same without him.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope you stay for some time. It's a fairly serious matter that I was talking to the first reader about, that he then contacted you guys about. So I do hope that you're interested in staying a little and helping. It's why I look like this, amongst other things. I also did some damage again when we ran into this dragon, and he called me this name. So if I could find a way not to do that again, much like the caravan when I was younger, that would be great. And you guys helped me a lot with that last time, so that's fine.
You keep referring to dragons, my son. Let's talk about this later. I actually have some news for you. We hear things when we travel along, so. But Yes, let's. Why don't you and your friends look at the items, and we can.
He looks the same to me. I don't really understand. What do you mean you look different? You look the same.
You need better glasses, Rubus.
Oh.
Perhaps you're going
See,
blind.
like his glasses are so dirty actually that you can actually see nothing on them. Just like if he was wearing
Everyone.
like a steamy car.
I need everyone to also, when you look at him and his eyes, make a perception check. Actually.
Yep. Okay. Perception.
Oh boy, here I go perceiving again.
That's gonna be a hot 25.
Pretty good.
7.
Yeah.
I'm really not paying attention right now.
No. Okay. I ruined it. 22. Aki,
22.
You would have noticed this anyway from kind of beforehand.
Right.
But the two of you noticed that his eyes they're kind of pupilless, so it's just black. But then as you look very carefully, you almost begin to see kind of like faint constellations in his eyes. Very, very faint. Like
Okay, that's enough. Last time I looked into a creature's eyes that didn't have eyes, it didn't end well. I'm good.
Your eyes look different.
He kind of rotates his head like 180 degrees to look at you. Oh. He approaches. Someone there! And he starts like kind of like almost patting you the head. You little thing. Oh, so cute. What's your name, sir?
The name's Ruin.
Ruin. Oh, Ruin. Rebus. Oh, it's a similar name. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. You've known Aki for a long time?
Yeah, but a long time. Long time.
It was Rebus that could help me understand a little of what begun to happen to me when I was younger, when I started being able to do things.
Oh, well, let's not talk about the past, okay?
You're the one who taught him all of his magic, or just other things?
Well, no. He was all like that. He's special, Aki. And you.
Kind of does a smile that looks super awkward because owls don't have teeth.
So,
Goose teeth. Ugh.
why do your eyes... They have, like, stars in them?
Well, I don't know. They've always been like that.
I'm gonna detect thoughts.
Okay. As you got the
Just
thoughts,
surface thoughts.
you
Fireball!
actually,
No, I'm joking.
yeah, you can see that
spell.
he's nervous, and you see him thinking, "Oh, I hate making small talk. Oh, this," and you can see him like complaining in his mind. Oh, so many people here. This is crazy.
Someone mentioned that you were a divination wizard, so would you be good at, say, finding things?
I mention it.
Right.
Still.
Say we need to find something that's not exactly in this plane. Would you have any insight on that, hypothetically?
He looks at Aki. And Aki, you know him well enough to know that he's not one who likes talking to strangers and people he doesn't know, and you can see that on his face, and he's just waiting for you to give him a sign, you know?
Why don't we go and see what it is you've found for the caravan recently? We'll leave you. We'll leave you to your reading and to get used to your surroundings and stuff. We can come back and ask this question later, I hope. Does everyone want to come and see what wonders a caravan can carry when done properly?
Absolutely.
You know what?
And
Sure.
Yeah.
As you are also, Ruan, as you assuming you're still reading his surface thoughts, you hear him thinking, "Oh, that weird star on the golden sky. Oh, and it's kind of like for a second you hear that golden star on the night sky.
I'll go deeper.
Ooh, okay. Remind me what he needs to do.
Hearing about the golden star, he needs to do a
Just give me 1 second.
wisdom
Let me
save.
pull up. Yeah, that's 1 second.
I don't know what level you would have put him at, which is interesting because he's
Yeah.
retired.
This is scary.
1 second. Okay.
I feel bad for going into your friend's thoughts, Aki, but I want to know.
No, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, this one will do for now. Okay, perfect. Cool. So you said wisdom save, yeah?
I'm just marking off that I used it real quick, but yeah, wisdom saving throw.
All right, perfect. Okay, so with the wisdom saving through. Okay. 1 sec. I'm sorry. Okay. 1 second. Is that for me, Mo?
What is?
What you're typing?
No, not at all.
Okay. So he fails, actually. Actually, yeah. He just fails. As you probe a little bit deeper, you don't really understand what he's really thinking, but he kind of mentions to himself that we start appearing in different worlds, night sky, daytime. I don't know.
Golden star.
Yeah.
So it's the golden star, and he said what?
He says appearing on different worlds, on the night sky, and even on the day sky sometimes. And he's worried about that. You know, when you mention about the constellations, his eyes, it triggered this thought. You know? So he's kind of like thinking it to himself.
Oh. I won't say anything out loud about it, but I'll just whisper to Aki, like, and or telepathically tell him, I'm sorry.
You see the Owlin begin to turn around and look towards you, Ruin.
I just wanted to get to know you better.
We should check out what the rest of the caravan has to offer.
And he starts muttering to himself. With having to make an insight check, you can see that he's very displeased. Because after the spell passes, he knows that you probing his mind.
I will telepathically
Fixes his
tell Aki
feathers.
everything I heard. Do you know what that is? Or tell me later, not now, but tell me if that rings any bells.
Yep. To the back of the caravan, to the cool stuff.
All right.
And as we kind of walk past Dulthir, Aki will slap his hand on his shoulder and cure wounds him to see if he can help with the arm.
No, that's not gonna work. It needs a bit
What
more
the hell did you?
reconstruction, if you know what I mean.
You're going to have to tell me what you were fighting at some point, because this isn't good.
Buy me a
Can
drink, and I'll tell you all about it.
Can I directly look at the arm to see if I see any weird marks or scars of certain beasts? I guess
He's
I'm
got
not
it.
sure that's like
He's
a
got.
medicine
He's
check.
got a sling over it. You can't actually tell what's actually happened
Okay, that's
to
fine.
it specifically. Maybe later he might show you. But as you have this conversation and move towards the back of the caravan, you see people kind of selecting items and stuff. What you all see, I'll go through the potions first, so you can see what's there. The quantity is the cost of it. Of the prices that you can see has been kind of attached to these potions. So, in the Roll20 chat, boom. That's what you see.
Ooh.
Wow.
That is the selection of potions that they have. I'll get to the items in a second.
Oh, what's oil of sharpness do?
You can go to D&T Beyond. I think these are all there, apart from the potion of chaos, because you know what that does. Everything else is, I think, on D&T Beyond, so you can see what they do exactly.
Do we know what the potion of chaos does?
Oh yeah, they are the one Yagu drank a long time ago. You remember when he started dancing?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was one of the cupcakes thing. I got
Oh, the cupcakes did the dance. Then it was that when you did the chromatic orb?
Yeah, that's chromatic orb thing.
Yeah, the chromatic orb. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Mm.
Looking at these potions.
Well, this is a lot more varied than I remember it being. You guys have been on the move.
We're traveling from the north. Your mother thought it would be a good idea going into the main city, try to find out. Well, apparently there's been a city that disappeared, so all the other stuff that would normally go there ended up going to the bigger cities. So hey, we found a good place to trade. You know what your mother's like when she haggles, she's pretty good at it, so.
Did you manage to get her into Baldur's Gate?
Oh yeah, she actually didn't go in there actually. It was Rubus that went in there for that one. Well, yeah, but she traveled into the other ones.
That's understandable.
Mm-hmm. All right. Please let me know.
Yeah, in terms of the potions, if you don't mind, I'll just read them for our viewers because they cannot really see
Sure.
all of it.
Yeah.
If that's okay. So you got 3 potions of heroism, 1 oil of sharpness, a potion of stone giants, 1 potion of speed, a filter of love. Then you have a potion of flying, potion of poison, potion of water breathing, potion of chaos, and then 3 regular healing and 2 greater healing, and superior healing 1 as well.
Superior healing.
Ooh, oil of sharp. Are we allowed to look up what these do?
Yeah.
or would
Yeah.
we-
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
you could potentially taste a potion and know which kind of potion it is. So let's assume that with your traveling and stuff, you know the majority of this, unless it's something homebrewed or something.
And we could always ask them too while we're buying. Oh, what's this? For
Yeah.
instance, too.
Yeah,
So
as well. They'll
I'm sure they'll
definitely
list
help
the
you.
name. I guess with that, while Mo's typing that in, Errol will just say, "Hey, these regular potions of healing, how much are they?" Same character. Unless it's got like a price tag attached. Because I know in parentheses in the chat it says the cost, but I don't know.
Yeah, you see Verglas say, she kind of looks at you. Ah, tiny butt cheeks. Sure. That one will normally run you 6. What is that? Potion of healing, right? Is that what you asked for?
Yeah, regular potion of healing, yeah, not
Yeah.
the greater ones, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she goes, oh, yeah, that would normally run you 60 gold pieces. But because you're my son's friend, she kind of leans into you. 35 gold pieces if you buy it now. All 3 of them.
We'll take all of them now.
Okay. All right. So
Oh,
3, 6,
35,
9,
70.
105.
105. Yep, I'll subtract 105. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
How much for that filter over there?
Filter. Oh, this one. Well, filter of love. Wait, is that the right price for that? Let me double check.
I know. I was just thinking that's wrong, right? It should.
I'll just go
function
to
like
Aki.
that.
Aki, your mom's a hell of a saleswoman.
I'll check it more if you want.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, I don't think it should be
Yeah, let me just
that
have a look
heavy
in
of a
the
price. I don't know if I did that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Filter.
we did it
Yeah.
together, I think.
Oh yeah, I think I just doubled up the price for that one previously. But that should be super less.
Okay.
Cisco will get back to you on that one. Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I'll go up to Bruce. Hey, Bruce, I got these potions of healing, and I'll give him 2 potions of healing.
Oh, thank you very much. I was actually going to look at buying up some of these healing potions myself.
These are the regular ones, but I bought off all the regular healing ones. There's the greater ones, which I haven't bought. If you want to try those, but keep you
Yes.
healed.
Yeah.
Uh,
the smaller ones are good for-
a tip when dealing with my mother. She's, as you may notice, a fan of the bulk buy. So if you look around, figure out everything you want, and try and suggest a price if you take lots of things right now, you've got more rope with her that way.
Does she only sell potions? Does she sell any?
Oh God, no.
Oh, wow! She pulled out a lot of stuff out of the. Where'd you get all this?
So you also
Right.
see a variation of kind of wondrous items that you see. Nothing like weaponry or shield wise, but really strange, bizarre trinkets and unusual things that look from places from far beyond. Prices are there on the thing, but yes, if there's anything that intrigues you, you can find this all on, hopefully on D&D Beyond. If you're, I think, looking through, if you have the books as well for some of these items as well. Yeah.
And I was going to say, the items seem really neat. And I'll say to her, "Can I buy this instrument of illusions from you real quick and give it to another member of our caravan who's also a friend of mine, and your son's?"
Sure. Yeah, 60 gold pieces.
Yeah. I'll just hand her that. I'm not going to haggle.
Okay.
And I'll give the instrument to Ziggy to say, "Yeah, I figure you can make use of this." There you go. And if he...
Why? I can change
It-
myself anyway.
Yeah, but, in case you want to change other illusions besides just your looks, like if you want to sound like a thing.
Yeah. All right. And he takes it.
There you go. Yay!
All right. Mark that off, and Maz has an
Yeah,
instrument of
so
illusion.
I was checking.
Yeah.
I found it to be 200 gold pieces.
Yeah. Okay.
The
And that's
filter.
already the
Oh, for the love potion.
Yeah.
filter of love. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
it lasts
so
for an hour.
I'm gonna
and
like put that onto the side right now, like just so no one else gets it. But like, because I'm also gonna buy in bulk, like Aki said.
In terms of magical items, do you want us to help you with the search for these things in terms of what they do one by one?
Yes.
Would
Does
that
the
be
bag
better?
of tricks, does it work multiple times or does it only like work once?
Bag of tricks. All right. I will tell you this bag of tricks. It's a slight variation of the bag of tricks itself. Normally you would receive only one color of the bag and only that creature would come out. However, for this one you rolled a d6. On a 1, 2, 3 you get a gray bag. On a 4 and 5 you get a rust bag. And then on a 6 you get a tan bag. And you roll this in the beginning of the day, and this kind of refreshes on different colors of the bag itself. And then based on that, you can pull out whichever animals based on what you have to do. Do you know what the bag of tricks does? Yeah?
It summons an animal, right?
Sure.
Like whenever you pull something out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For the
How much-
readers, I don't know if you've gone through it. You want me to do that, or should I just to read the items?
Yeah, go ahead. Just read out the names of the
Yeah,
items.
okay.
Yeah.
So you got a rope of entanglement, a tome of leadership and influence. You have a stone of stubborn earth elemental, a stone speaker crystal. You have a ventilating lungs that are very unusual. Bag of tricks, an instrument of illusion, a rope of climbing, and a helm of the gods.
You also have a Far Realm shard.
And the far shelm rad, yeah. I was thinking I just forgot that.
Stone of stubborn earth elementals. I'm not getting anything far.
Yeah. Yeah, just take the yeah. Okay, we'll
Far
find you
Realm
just 1 second. I
shard.
think we have them all here. The links of it.
I'll ask Aki.
Yeah.
Aki, really quickly.
Yeah.
Do you think that you
Uh,
want to buy the caravan, or not caravans, the canvases and paint that we found?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Don't put something
The-
like that in here.
This is the official name, but we made a little homebrew little change to it.
Okay.
So that's you should find it on the lab.
Got it.
Lucky.
Sorry, Aki's going to pick up the Tome of Leadership because it's shiny, as far as I can see from the picture, and that's what's happening at the moment. What? Rune? What?
Don't you think you'd like that shard over there? The Far Realm shard?
Well, maybe. But have you seen this? This thing's cool. Can you imagine me if I'm even more charismatic? I mean, I could be as good a imagine if I was as good a salesperson as my mother.
I
would
doubt
never
that
have-
would ever happen.
Well, me too, Moore. But if I can talk my way into a building like you can, instead of having to pay my way in, then that certainly sounds like an
So I'll
advantage.
take the bag of tricks.
Good to mean if you want that. I can give it for you for cheaper. Only for you, my boy.
I have some trade if you're interested as well.
Well, if it... I'll give it for you for 7,500 gold pieces. If you can come up with some to that matter, which I don't think you can, because why would you have that much money with you? She kind of looks at you curiously.
He's actually made a deal with the dwarves. He has
Yes.
money coming, so make a down payment, Aki.
You know I don't do down payments.
Yeah, I know. I've been working on my art, and it's a very expensive thing to do, and it's going to come in useful one day very soon, and you'll see, and it won't be funny anymore. But it's costing me a lot of money at the moment, and I've got things like this, and I can't do it. And he pulls out the 800 gold piece sapphire. Like, I need stuff like this to do it, but I can't give it away because this is how I keep my caravan safe afterwards.
By carrying very
Um,
expensive gems.
By finding a way to turn this kind of a gem into what I need to do tattoos.
I never
Magic tattoos.
I never understood your fascination with tattoos, but we are each
That
of our own.
reminds me! And he'll pull up the new tattoo he got of Brigga a little while ago that was like a nat 20 tattoo.
Do you pull up the with Brigand on
Yeah.
it?
The one with Brigga on it that I got in Scornooble, yeah.
She kind of looks at it, and then you can just see her kind of just looking at it in thought, in remembrance.
It's uncanny, isn't it?
Aye, it is.
This is why I get tattooed. So he's with me.
He is with us all. Always. Okay. Do you want it or not?
But I won't lie, I have 850 gold, and 10 copper, and
I got
some other questionable choices.
231.
I've got 1,200 gold, Aki.
Oh,
Oh, it seems
Yeah,
like this is all building up to some big sum.
I don't think it's building up to 7.5 more.
I don't suppose his silvered sword and hand crossbow will even add to a fraction of the difference.
Don't we have some money in the bank that we can borrow for this?
Yes, we do. We have 1,684 gold and 100 silver. I don't think I have enough for all the potions I want before I start to commit all of the public kitty to that. Though I was just wondering if we get a gauge and some prices for other things I was eyeing up before we commit to that. If you don't mind.
More. I have a suggestion. If I were to give you 2,000 gold, this, and you hold out the periaptive wound closure, to give to Dultir the next time he fights things he won't name, but it'll keep him in one piece. And I have a few weird collectibles.
I'll give him the scroll
gold
of-
walk.
The clairvoyant scroll. You could trade this too.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's nothing. I could get another one.
She can.
And I'll
Thank
also
you.
hold out the
Looks
potion of gaseous form. This is technically your property, so. And then I'll also pull out the potion of the hill giant. And this one I'm not gonna use, so
Oh my. I don't know what to say.
Just
But I
take it.
do.
You don't have to
Take
say
it.
anything.
take it.
Rubus,
the caravan does.
I need you here. Can you figure out how much this scroll and these potions are worth?
This one's a potion of
Yes,
hill
of
giant, just to
course.
save you time. And this one's a potion of gaseous form. I'll just name them off to save them time and
Alright.
identification.
Okay. Heal giant. And what was the other potion?
Gaseous
Apologies.
form. Potion of gaseous form.
Gaseous form. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
And
the
the scroll of
golden
clairvoyance.
raven walking stick I know is 100 gold because I think it said at some point.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then my 231 gold, although I would prefer to give to only 200, but if it needs be, it needs be.
Maz is
Of course, and
Maz in the back also goes. I can spare 300 gold. That's what he says.
I don't know what to say, everybody. I'm touched.
We're a caravan, we're friends, right? It's what we
Can I
do.
still get the bag of tricks and filter of love, Aki? If that's okay with you?
Of course it is. Is there anything I can give you at this? Do you want these? And he'll hold out the three diamonds that he just got that were I think 150 gold's worth. If that helps, does that help, Mom?
Sure. Okay. I'll have to see how much. Sorry, how much was it worth again?
So,
Slow down.
the scroll. Okay.
Scroll of clairvoyance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So.
Oh, Aki, there is one thing. Do you have any other jewels or something worth 300 gold pieces? I just need it for a spell.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing great.
Yeah.
Collections of small things. Coming into big ones is potluck.
Yeah, I understand. That's no problem.
Just write in the chat of the accumulated money that everyone is popping into Aki's pockets.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
sorry, in the
How
roll,
much
roll
is-
20 chat.
real quick, how much is the bag of tricks and the filter of love? And then subtract that, and I'll give him the rest of my gold.
The bag of tricks and the filter of love. So the filter of love is 200 gold pieces.
That's fine.
And the bag of tricks, it says 800 gold pieces in it.
No, we're buying it in bulk. If I give all of my gold to Aki, plus that he wants that tomb, I know you're a fan of selling in bulk. Is there any way you could possibly give us a discount?
Ooh. You didn't let me touch your buttocks.
I I mean, you could try. Just it might kill me.
On that note,
I'm very
I would like to buy several potions as well, if that would affect anything. And you did rather grope my own buttocks rather enthusiastically.
I did. It was very nice. Okay, I will give you the family discount, okay? So, for the 150 plus 400, we'll say...
They are 1,700 gold pieces, my dear.
For the scroll or for everything, or I'm a little bit.
For everything together.
Including
So
potion.
the-
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the Heal Giant potion, the Scroll of Gashion's form, and the Scroll of Clairvoyance all together is 1,000 gold piece.
The Periapt could go into that as well.
Okay, so let me just figure that out. PDF of Gun
While
Closure,
that happens,
yeah?
he says, she says, alright, so 150 for that. Bag of tricks, 450, I'll say, not 800, 450. So 600 gold pieces for the bag of tricks, as well as the potion of love.
How much did you say again?
600 pieces
I've-
for the whole lot. For your two
Six-
pieces, for what you are asking. And you, big boy, what is it that you need?
Oh, well, I was eyeing up your 2 potions of greater healing, the potion of superior healing, and the potion of flying.
He gets stabbed a lot.
I do. It's something. Yes, I do.
Occupational
I'm just
hazard.
flying.
650...
100
730 for the whole lot.
That is most generous. Yes, of course. Thank you. I'll have all of them. Thank you so much.
Oh,
730, did you say?
sure, 730, yes. Mark that off. What about you? She kind of looks at Yago.
I honestly don't have that much to spend, and well, I don't think we can come up with enough gold for the things I'm interested in, so...
Well, what are you interested in?
Well, this tomb, for example, seems very promising, but it seems a little bit too pricey for our little group, so...
I think my boy
Well,
trying to get.
That's
Hey,
what I'm trying to get my hands on.
so
That's what I was offering the potions for and all that jazz. And my 231
Another
gold.
500.
so
Another
2,300?
500 for the... For the
2,200.
potion, for the period. Yeah,
Okay.
period.
So 2,200 gold pieces for the scroll of clairvoyance, the 2 potions,
Yeah,
and the
and the period.
period.
Yeah, but
Sure.
that's all
Period.
calculated together,
Alright.
I'd come to 3,684 gold pieces.
Okay, good. Doesn't require attunement.
So far.
Okay. So we're at 2,200 gold pieces.
No, that's the items we were selling, but all the other gold combined, it's 3,684.
Right. So you
I'm
know,
gonna cast guidance on Aki like slowly. I'm just like crawling behind his foot, just kind of to help persuade.
we do have about 1,684 gold pieces in the bag of holding.
I have a silver
What, 5-2?
sword I could possibly offer to the pile,
So you go
but
2,000
I imagine that's gonna get like maybe 10 gold tops.
Mom, final offer. 5,000 gold pieces and tattoos for anybody here who wants them for the rest of your stay.
He could do tricks
You know,
for a show.
I got mine of the Traveler a long time ago, and you wouldn't get yours. But I'm a much better than I used to be. And the rest of the caravan, obviously.
Counter offer. 5,000
Ooh.
gold pieces. Fine, I'll take the tattoo. But I want all your friends to also have tattoos of the traveler
I
on their buttocks.
Okay.
Do we get to pick which cheek?
Sure.
Why the buttocks exactly?
Their foundation.
no
their
one would
form?
ever
I
see
don't
it.
know.
Oh,
I
but the
mean,
traveler would.
Does it hurt?
Can we do a group huddle real quick? I'm just gonna like walk away with Aki and the rest of the group.
How do you walk away with Aki when you're an inch tall?
I'm just gonna like
Okay.
just shove feet.
His ankle.
Punch me in the ankle.
I guess we'll just group huddle and I'll be like, Aki, I don't mind the
Yeah.
tattoo bit, but how are we gonna get 5k gold?
No, we've got. I've got 850. There's
I've
one
spent
one
600.
There's 1,600 in the joint kitty, 2,200 from the things we're offering. We hit 5, and I can't thank everybody enough for that. I hope I can put this thing to good use.
I mean, I
have
don't mind.
But I'm going to-
696 gold left.
But I leave the tattoo completely up to all of you. It's only hurts a little, certainly nothing compared to what we're used to, but it's the traveler, which is, I suspect, more the problem than a tattoo.
How exactly is it a problem?
I don't follow the traveler.
He's a deity.
Would he get offended if we got the tattoo, even though we're not exactly believers?
I think
It'd
he
be
would
like
consider it a
advertising
win.
for him.
Yeah, I think this is all in the plus column for him.
If it's in
What
the
if-
plus column for him, and if it's in the plus column for you, Errol's is gonna stick his hand in like the middle. All right, let's get it done. Get it over with.
Don't squash Rune.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, that's where I was holding him.
Bruce
Oh,
looks
What
at
if
Make it dexterity.
what if we just do 2 out of the 4 of us?
She likes it in bulk. I don't think she's gonna want. I think it's an either all or nothing deal for the
And
tattoos,
I think
man.
if we get tattoos, she needs to give us a little bit. I think 1,000 more off. 4,000.
500 more off.
You do know how
Oh.
expensive this tome is, and it's
We
going to
just got-
5,000.
We just got 13,000
Yeah.
off. I think the next step is she turns back into my mom.
I'm gonna look at Aki. I want a 300 gold piece gem after this, and I'm gonna put my hand in.
The next one we find is yours. Of course, absolutely.
Bruce will look
Everyone?
at Yagu, being the only holy man here.
You didn't take my 600 gold, by the way, Aki, did you? Do you still need it?
Should
We'll
I add
leave
it
the
in?
math for after. Whether we
Yeah.
need it or not, because it depends on the next thing.
Oh, I'm gonna keep my hand in and just. Oh.
Yagu?
Yogu, I sense this could be odd for you.
It kind of is, but tell me a bit more about the traveler because I barely know anything from him so far. Like,
My mother told me about the traveler. She attributes what I can do to him. When they found me, all I had was the flute I sometimes play for you, in the basket, and I should never have been found. It was not a road anybody travels. So chaos and luck is kind of his thing. That's really all it is. It's chaos, luck, parties, carnivals, hospitality. What these people are about.
Honestly, the fact that we're also called the Caravan of Chaos, it kind of tracks.
Yagu, if it would
Yeah.
become awkward for you, I have an idea.
tell me.
What if you were to offer your services like a strong man, a helping hand around the caravan while they're here? I'll do it too. I'll still get a tattoo.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, we can always try to negotiate, so.
We can always suggest it.
I can offer to help read someone's mind if she ever asks.
I'm good at finding
Okay.
portals and an arrow to the head, so
Yeah.
I mean, we can try. I think someone other than me ought to talk to my mother. I think she may see straight through me.
I could try. I just don't want to.
Well, maybe if I talk to her
Huh?
directly about the tattoo, then maybe she will understand my position.
yeah, that does seem like a good idea, Yagu.
Okay.
Give that a try. Give that a try, and we'll see the rest of us get it.
Yeah, maybe she'll be happy with 3 out of 4.
And Maz, a dragonman.
Oh, and Maz. Yeah, Maz has no choice.
But he can, rate this tattoo. Oh, good one.
So she's got 4 out of 5 then.
4 out of 5, and as much help as she needs with anything we can. Well, they're here. Let's
Okay.
try. We can only try.
Sure.
Break.
I love you, bud.
Alright, so you guys break.
Right. Back we go. Mom, could you speak to Yagu just for 1 second?
Yes?
So, hi. Yes.
Mhm. Hello.
Even though I love your tattoo idea, I may not be capable of, getting one, since that would kind of, interrupt the belief I am having with Eldad.
Oh. You do not need to worry about that. The traveler goes with any deity, no matter what. It could be the most corrupted one or the most beloved one. Always a connection with the traveler. So, 1 god, 2 god, it does not matter. I suggest you should have it.
He's Jaku's eyeballing Aki like, is she telling the truth? Like, what's going on?
Do you
I
want to make a
check.
check actually to see if
if
a
I'm-
religion check or
Yeah, sure, I will do a religion
Yeah.
then.
that could
Ooh.
work. Okay, with a 19, you get. There is a difference between worshipping and having a tattoo. So even though you could worship 2 gods, and it wouldn't be necessarily seem bad, depending on your deity itself, how open they are. So yeah.
And with the 90, would I know if Eldad would mind if I would do that right now as well?
I will think that Eldarth wouldn't mind as long as you don't stop believing on her.
Okay, then it's
Hey, going for the
Goes
tea.
this.
Could you throw in a
And,
300 gold piece gem as well, and I'll push the rest of my 696 gold to Aki.
696 to Aki. Let me add
Yep, and
that
I used
on.
the
And then make
and
a
I
make a
spent 600 on the. Ooh.
make a fate roll for the gem to see if they have it.
Oh.
Go high, my man. Go high.
Call it.
In honor of Yagu's butt, hi. Oh, Yagu's butt.
Aw.
never trust Jaku's butt.
Yeah.
Inspiration!
Can I inspiration it?
Sure.
My last one?
You have to
Yes!
roll and call it again then.
Okay, in honor of Ziggy's butt.
Hi, hello.
Same number!
No buts
I
are gonna
can't
save you
go.
today.
Damn it.
Why is the traveler against me?
So
I'll
how
be right up against you in a minute.
Okay, so I've got a total of 3,681. This is not including ruins money, but this is from Errol's contribution, Aki your sum, the Raven staff, the total for the 4 items that you're giving away. That comes up to 3,681 so far. Ruin, how much are you donating?
My scroll of clairvoyance, and I'll give up.
That's already included. So
I'll give up 396 gold. I still need to get that gem piece. I'm sorry, Aki.
So you're on 4,077 gold here.
The kitty?
You can take a.
The joint kitty. Can I tap?
You
the,
can take
tap
my
the
half
bank
the
here?
kitty. You can take my half of the kitty.
What do you mean you're half?
I put money into that. We each get a fair share sum.
18.3% half.
It's just there for everyone wants to use it. I think we're going to use
I
a
got-
chunk of it on this or all of it. How much are we using?
Aki's,
for-
Aki's gonna owe us big time. We get free tattoos.
Aki's never taken anything out of the kitty before. I think he's
Yeah,
actually
Bruce-
been robbed by the kitty once.
Bruce hasn't let him.
Yeah. This is
Bloody
why.
good reason. So is it all going?
No.
We're 1,000 short, are we? Or
Harold will offer as a consolation his
All right,
cold
take-
arrows and his poison arrows.
No. Don't bother. Take 1,000.
923 exactly.
For what?
920. That's what comes out the joint kitty.
No,
Okay.
I took 1,000 out of the kitty just to. Yeah.
You put 37 back in.
Okay, I'll do that then if you don't want to take it. I was trying to give it a little, but keep the change one. But,
Okay, so a filter of love and a bag of tricks.
Wonderful. And now I have what's it called? The Tome of something absolutely terrifying.
Do you even know what
Leadership
it
and influence.
does? Do you know
Yeah, I know what it
Okay,
does.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
just checking. You're buying it. You're
I'm
like,
I haven't got the slightest idea how I make it work on this thing, but I know what it does.
remember there is a like a requirement for you to complete this. So once you
Yes.
start reading, remember the time scale that you have to finish the book as well.
Absolutely.
All right, that is now yours. Do as you will. Only one person can read it. Yagu, I'm sorry, but you will die before you can read it again. So you'll have to wait a century before you, unless you can come back alive after a century, then you probably will be able to read it as well. So,
Ancient paladins can't age, so.
Harold will still be around.
Yeah, I'll still be able to read it.
I'll give you the tome when I'm done.
This is so freaky. but
Just
yeah,
give me a
I
short
love it.
description
It's-
of what it says, then it's alright then.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna reach into my bag of tricks.
Oh,
Already, oh my god.
Immediately.
shit.
Immediately, I gotta see what's in there.
All right, roll a d6 first to tell you what color bag of tricks you got.
I'm so excited.
Actually, it takes an hour to attune, right? Isn't it attune?
No, there's no attunement.
4. So you
Oh,
get
okay,
the rust bag.
Rust bag. Ooh.
Roll a d8.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, this is
Ooh,
gonna be
wow.
good. And then a D8.
Mhm.
Come on, let's go, lion.
You all
I
begin.
pulled out a giant boar.
Yep. You all begin to hear the sound of as it kind of pulls itself out as a giant boar comes out. And don't shoot a bit. Oh, it vanishes. Okay, you can't eat it. Okay. Yeah. You have now a giant boar.
Oh no.
I love it
Why
so
is
much.
everyone obsessed with eating boar? Damn it.
That's why I said it. So.
Pork is
I
wonderful.
know. I hate
Pork
you.
is fucking wonderful.
Damn it.
No,
How
right.
long does it stay out for?
Until it hits 0 hit points, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Basically a familiar almost. I'm just gonna like ride on the boar and just.
Wow. It's right at the boar.
Oh wow.
This was
With
a
hair
fun
and
shopping
pants.
experience.
There are other items in there that might be curious if you guys still want to spend any more money or if you have any more money to spend.
I got
I have
nothing.
10 copper.
I got nothing.
Copper.
No, nothing. That was all I had.
700 gold in the caravan's kitty, and I have 118 gold, 17 silver, 49 copper, and 10 platinum pieces.
I
Okay.
have no right task for anything else. But did you get the potion of flying, Bruce?
Yes, I did.
Well, that should be interesting.
Just in case something flies away from us like that bloody dragon did. Honestly, that potion of speed looked really good, but 7,000 gold, my goodness.
All right. And as you continue to kind of talk amongst each other, the selling and the kind of the vendoring at this point kind of dies down. People begin to kind of fade away. The caravan itself begins to start packing up and stuff like that. And as you guys are just kind of talking amongst you, you see another person actually step out of the caravan. Who didn't come out before, but now that it's kind of died down a little bit, you see a middle-aged elf. He's got dark green hair, which is kind of slick and long, and a beard that's kind of long as well, that kind of points to a bit. He has kind of thick eyebrows that kind of loop around his eyes. He's got green light skin, which and he wears this kind of long midnight purple hooded robes as he kind of almost weak and ginger, and begins to kind of coughing a lot as he kind of steps out of the caravan.
Harold, he looks like is that racist?
A little bit,
You-
but the resemblance is kind of uncanny.
I think his having a beard is throwing me off as well.
Yeah, we don't normally do that. I mean, this is an
You
exception as it
you
is.
can see as well that his ears are really long, leathering long. Without having to make any checks, you will know that this is a fake elf.
Oh. Yeah, there's a bit of a difference. I mean, my ears are kind of long, but they're not as long as that.
Mm. So
Directly
this must
from
be
the
the
Fae.
this must be the other new guy Mum was talking about.
He makes eye contact with you, Aki, only, and he starts walking in your direction.
Do you know him?
Nope. Think I'm about to. Hello.
Oh, hello. You are the famous Aki.
And he kind of like extends his hand.
I've heard so much about you.
You're famous.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Is it hearing he's being described as famous? Absolutely, I am.
Oh, you are the heart of the caravan before I came. Oh, Aki.
And he kind of extends his hand.
Hello. What's your name?
Oh, I am Sadimus. Sadimus Funk. At your service.
Kind of bows.
Adamus Funk.
Funk. Yes.
Fang, not Fung.
Yeah, Fang. Yeah.
Wait,
Fang.
what does Fung
Right,
mean?
yeah.
What does Fung mean? You guys are laughing, both of you.
It's more just how he said it. I am Thaddeus Funk.
He's funky. He stinks. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Is that it?
So, I'm so glad to meet you, Aki.
How do you come to be traveling with this fine group of people?
Oh, well, they were in need of spiritual leadership as well. And even with the traveler, you know, I'm a holy man, man of the cloth. Mm.
Oh, great. Did they
And you notice
find
that
you,
he's wearing a holy symbol, kind of like a long string, and he has like a black
one I recognize?
obsidian. It looks like a little obsidian dolphin, but if you wouldn't know, it would look like a fetus, pretty much. But just make a religion check if you want. Anyone who wants, actually.
Not a clue. If it ain't a traveler, I'm not caring.
Not a clue.
Okay. Only you, Bruce. You will know that this is Deep Sahelas. Is a elven deity, god of sea, knowledge, and nature and tempest.
You're on mute.
If you're talking, you're muted.
My apologies.
Andy.
So Deep Sahelas.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put it there on the chat as well.
Oh, you're a holy man of deep Sahelas. I remember being taught about your deity when I was younger. But fun enough by a
Oh,
dwarf.
wow,
But,
that's good. Yes, I am. It's a great knowledge and so much things to give. He's been a bless all my life. Well, my current life. You can see and hear on his voice that he's middle aged, so he's kind of like. I will say, is any your age middle age as well, Harold? Are you like 300 and something?
No.
No, I'm like 167. I'm half his age.
Okay,
Probably
so
a
yeah,
little
you
bit
see he's
under half. Like I'm 167, so and he's like what, like almost 400. So it's like, whoa.
as well when you shake his hand, Aki, you realize that he's covered in tattoos. It's very similar to you, but it's a different style of tattoos. You know, more like a Russian jail tattoo rather than your style. Yeah.
Not that Akis are so fantastic either. Interesting work you have. Who's been administering these? Is it something you do yourself?
My tattoos.
Mm.
Oh no, it was some creatures, friends of mine in the Feywild. They're fond of tattooing their friends.
And he starts showing you.
Look, this one.
And he points down to one that looks like the symbol of the traveler. Like that gate thingy that you have yourself as well.
Mm. Ooh, very nice. We're all getting ass tattoos later. You want one?
Oh yes.
Sorry, I can't keep that voice for too long.
That's fine. I
That's
was
fine,
wondering.
yeah, just-
how dare you drop out of character, Cisco? My immersion is ruined.
You need to go deeper.
My immersion.
Yeah, I can make it different so it's less deep, like more like.
All right.
need to go-
Yes.
Even further beyond.
So, well, I have a present for you, Aki.
For me?
Yes, I've heard so much about you. I wanted to give you something special.
Oh, that's very kind.
I heard you are an adventurer, right? All of you.
yes.
Yeah.
I have something that will help you.
And he slowly opens a pouch and he pulls out something that seems to look like a obsidian thimble, you know, like the thing that you put in your thumb when you're sewing, like a little thumb cup. And yes,
It's a very special one. It will help you to be more resistant to things that could harm you, like poisons, and will make you more knowledgeable and even help with your magic.
Wow. Thank you. That's phenomenal.
I've been saving it for a long time. It's an heirloom.
That's very kind. And I'm practically a stranger to you, but I thank you on behalf of the whole
Well.
caravan.
We are all family, right?
Of course we are.
And that's what it matters in life. Ultimately.
I could not agree more with that.
you feel it just by holding it. You feel the arcane power coming out of this thing. It's a kind of a powerful magic item.
Wow. Thank you.
Try
Can you
on,
tell me
don't be
any-
shy.
Absolutely, of course. Anyway, on a thumb.
Yeah, as you put it on, it kind of like adjusts to your size, but what it does, it keeps the shape of your nail and your little claw, so it just looks like the tip of your thumb has gone black and the nail.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yes, I heard you are fan of rings, but I guess
Yeah.
this is the most similar thing I to a ring.
Oh, it's excellent. I like it a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
That's all right. It will help you. I think knowledge is the key for success, and it will be good for you, Aki. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Could I insight? Could I insight this
He
guy?
smiles, you know.
Because he seems to know
What
an
are you
awful lot
trying
about
to?
Aki.
What are you
I w-
trying to ascertain?
His motivations. He knows an awful lot about Aki, considering he's never met him and is giving him all this stuff. And things have happened in this last almost a year with lots of different people that has Bruce going, awfully good to be true.
So you wanna see if he's got ill intentions for Aki or something like that?
Basically, good intentions, ill intentions.
Alright.
Is he being honest?
Okay, yeah.
Is this
make
someone
a
that we can
insight
trust?
check. All right, perfect.
17. Not bad at all.
Okay, yes. All right. As you kind of like focus, he seems quite hard to read, you know, he's like a very old elf, but you don't really get any ill intentions. You gather with being him with the caravan and Aki being such an important member of the caravan and all that, that he's probably genuinely trying to be nice.
Okay.
But his appearance and stuff doesn't really help him, you know, in a way. So it's like
It was more
a
his
weird
manner
thing.
and the fact that he knew
Suspicious
so much.
character.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks, I will tell you, he looks suspicious, but it's just the look, you know, he has.
Well, for Bruce, it was more his actions than how he looked.
So what do you call this thing?
Oh, this is obsidian symbol.
Obsidian says.
Yeah.
Symbol of destiny.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, amazing. Symbol of destiny. I love that.
Absolutely.
I never
That is what I
really
shall call it from now
Gave
on.
it a name. Yes.
If it's a family heirloom, are you sure you want to give this away?
Well, we are all family now. I share all my possessions with the caravan. I'm only a humble priest.
Well, I thank you very much, and I look forward to tattooing your ass as repayment.
Oh, me too. I look forward to wear your mark.
And he smiles awkwardly again.
At this point, you hear Vergwin from coming out of her caravan with a chair, with a stool actually, and a chair, and a couple of cushions and stuff. And she goes, "Well, I'm setting up here for the tats. You might as well get everyone over."
Yes, absolutely.
We're doing it. Let's just get it over with, I guess.
You see the rest of the caravan. Rebus there reluctantly. Dulfir is kind of now, after packing things up, kind of comes and sits down. He has a bottle of drink, starts chugging it down. You see Doden kind of standing there, watch, even though there's nothing to really watch over or be scared of, anything like that. But he just stands there, a guard. From time to time, you see him copying Dulthir's kind of posture and trying to kind of look like him a little bit as well. But it doesn't work. He just looks very terrible. And as you guys kind of begin kind of approaching, and the whole tattoo thing begins to happen slowly, one by one, Vergwin kind of pulls you to the side, Aki, and she says
Just
to you,
1 second more. I'll send you a message. Sorry.
Who's gonna tattoo your ass, Aki?
I do not have my send me a message on Roll20. I can't check it on.
Yeah, I mean just 10:15 though. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I already know. I'm cutting off here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. So Vergun kind of takes you to the side, and she says to you, okay, you mentioned dragons before, and I just want to say to you that on our travels here, we've been hearing rumors about metallic dragonborns being killed. So far, they've said 2. I think 1 copper and 1 silver dragonborn. Not dragonborn,
yeah,
dragon.
you mean.
Sorry, dragon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's relevant or if that helps. I'm not too sure what's going on, my boy. But if you're
What
involved,
would
you
be
need to be
relevant?
careful.
Of course. I'll try.
And she kind of brings her hand to your cheeks and gives you a little kind of tap on the face. And as you're all kind of sitting there doing this, the camera kind of pans away into the kind of half moon sky, and we will continue from there next week and see how it kind of goes on.
More intrigue. More intrigue.
Nice.
Bye,
Nice.
guys.
Bye.
Nice.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, just yeah. Thank you everyone for playing, and thank you to Darren Curtis and James Webster for their art and music. And hopefully we'll see you this Sunday for the Curse of Strahd, or next Tuesday for the Candlekeep Mystery. Stay tuned. Take care. And bye bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. Good night.
Bye.